Quick.
Fuck, I went bigger on bigger. Yeah, fuck, I don't dig, I won't hit her. Yeah, I'm like a pro with the figures. Yeah, she broke the code with the niggas. Yeah, bitch, I went cold, I get shivers. Yeah, bitch, I hit low, hit your liver. Yeah, I put my log in the river. Yeah, bitch, I'm so gold, I'm like got paper on paper, I need me some acres. And that's if
Alright.
he think that he pay.
I ain't gonna lie, the music today is actually making me overstimulated. Holy shit. Normally I'm cool with blasting music, but today I'm just not. I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on, bro. I'm definitely missing something from this basement. My bad. Alright, never mind. We got it. Yes, denim, yes. Yes, denim. Yes, denim, yes. Yes, denim. Alright. I got my chapstick. We straight. It sound good? It does sound good, twin. It's always gonna sound good. Bro, I was just watching your Spider-Man videos. What, the gameplay? I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I miss doing gameplays and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's gonna start a whole nother channel right now. That's gonna be what, 4 channels I gotta do. Yo, Tay, I got a question. Who would you side with? The guy who is verbal abusive or a girl who assaulted you twice and is trying to take away your kid by lying about you physically abusing her? Who would you side with first? Oh, you said who would I side with in general? Who would you side with? The guy who's verbally abusive or the girl who assaulted you twice and is trying to take away your kid by lying about you physically abusing her? I kind of look at it as both is abuse in general. But once we start throwing hands, you feel me? Or you start being physically abusive, that needs to be taken care of, right? Because that physical abuse can lead to a lot of danger, hurt, you know what I'm saying? And even that woman getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't necessarily take sides, but I'll say, hey, you know, this needs to be stopped. And then not only that, that person's using manipulation tactics to lie about custody for the custody of their child. That's OD, you know what I'm saying? Where did did that even come from? React to the Drewski skit. All right. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Get on your feet, boy.
We got more drops on the way, twin.
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the tower?
I'm gonna be real. I didn't necessarily like laugh at the skit. I find that funny to the end of the skit where he started mocking her for saying we love our white men and shit, and they had the black security guard. You feel me? This wasn't even. I don't think this skit was necessarily supposed to be funny, right? But it's supposed to bring attention and alarm to someone that a lot of people believe is being very performative, and that's Mrs. Kirk, right? Now, I'm not no political, and I don't even pay attention to this shit. What I've heard is that she presents herself as someone that's high, mighty, and all that, or that's very connected and in tune with God, and then does kind of the opposite, or she puts on a facade like it's not genuine, right? Saying that you care about certain things when in reality you don't. You just like the publicity, and then saying that you don't like the publicity but still end up in publicity. But I don't know, you feel me? Because social media would twist it and make it look like you are ungenuine. You know, we don't know this woman, you feel me? But I don't know, you feel me? So he kind of looked like her. I ain't gonna lie, this looks scary as shit. Now, a lot of people were upset about whiteface. I don't even know what the fuck. Like, come on, gang. I hate when people try to flip shit. And it's like, I had to teach someone at my job when I was working there at the time, the difference between blackface and the supposed whiteface, right? You know, one was to legit to mock an entire race. And it portrayed and painted a picture that this particular group of people are this, that, and that. And so that image was on black people for hellas. It was to up niggas' minds about how they perceive the black American. You feel me? Now, what black people did, they said, you know what? I'm going to take what y'all did to oppress me, flip it, you know what I'm saying, and embrace the black. That's all I did. But, you know, we not finna get to a deeper discussion about this. You know, I heard upset about him. Oh, he did whiteface. Oh, my God. So, oh, my God. Like, it's literally like, and the thing I don't understand is like, you watched white chicks and shit. Y'all watch Whoopi Goldberg do this shit. Like, I don't even understand these niggas. But it is what it is, bro. All right. First vid of the day, bro. I want to react to Kanye West, Ye Father. He dropped his album. I'm excited. I listened to a couple songs. My favorite song that I actually listened to the album was called Circles, but I haven't seen this music video. Let's look at the symbolism in this, bro. You know what's crazy? I won't even be able to post this on the like full stream, but stream will only have access to watching this. When I post on YouTube, them won't see this reaction. I'm gonna be real. I'm probably not gonna be able to decipher any. Is that Michael Jackson in the back? What the? Why is Michael Jackson here? My tweet got a reptilian mask. What is this? I don't even know what type of face that is. That look like a dog. But the whole time, this video don't even mean shit. It just he wanted to do something cool. Like, I ain't gonna lie. There'll be some videos where I have no meaning behind it and find a meaning for me. I'm like, I'll let y'all roll with it. You feel me? Whole time, I just wanted to make a cool video. I guess Kanye's saying that he's an alien and isn't supposed to be on this planet. And, you know, I don't know. He won't. I have no clue what that means. I'm gonna be real, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the that are caught up in this lifestyle figure this shit out, because I'm not. I'll be honest with y'all, bro. Listen to Punch Drink. I mean, I'm not gonna do music reacts just because, like I said, I won't be able to post this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess WL song, man. You feel me? Yeah, but what was I finna react to first? Where's the bomb video? I just legit. I mean, I hate when I oh, here we go. Here we go. The biggest nuke. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Scary. You can do an album, or you sped. Like, I keep telling y'all that it gets copyright. It's like, I feel, you know what? Rage bait. It's rage bait. It's rage bait. It's rage bait. Rage bait. That's why I just choose not to listen.
Planet of the Apes.
What the hell? Why Planet Apes is the greatest show. I'm not watching this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Be honest with you. All right, let's get it, bro. The biggest nuke in history.
This is Little Boy, the atomic bomb that devastated Hiroshima. This is the H-bomb Castle Bravo, the most powerful nuclear weapon.
We not finna do an album reaction. Plus, y'all don't even sitting here for the album reactions, bro.
This is RDS-220.
Dude, I already said what the fuck I'm reacting to.
The emperor of all bombs.
Well, hold on. I'm talking during the video. My bad.
This is Little Boy, the atomic bomb that devastated Hiroshima. This is the H-bomb Castle Bravo.
Didn't Joe Bart watch this?
Nuclear weapon
I actually have no clue. This just popped up on my show.
the United States has ever detonated. And this is RDS-220,
What the
also
fuck?
known as Tsar Bomba, the emperor of all bombs.
When the fuck did we let this bomb off, my nigga? And how the hell, like, look at the distinction in size between these three. That was Hiroshima. What the fuck? How? I wonder what a real nuke looks like today.
It was built in the Soviet Union, and here it was called Big Ivan.
Big
Russia
Ivan.
recently declassified secret footage of its 1961 detonation.
Where did you find a place to drop this at? Oh my God. How do you even calculate the needed space to avoid being killed by this
Tsar
shit?
Bomba is the largest nuclear weapon
50
ever
megatons
detonated.
is crazy, bro.
It yielded the most powerful human-made explosion in history, about 3,800 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
Hold on, how many times powerful?
History, about 3,800 times more powerful.
3,800 times more powerful, man. Humans just be doing shit, man. Honest to God, there's no reason for us to have this weapon of mass destruction, like literally. When the fuck do you ever think you need to eradicate an entire existence? Why do we even like come up with this shit? And then it's like the weapons sit there for like eons. I highly doubt we gonna actually, I don't know, man. With the way this world is, some might just get an itch and say, F it. You feel me? And just, blow smithereens. You never know.
Than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. If dropped over a major city, the consequences would be unimaginable.
I
and
bet,
if it were
bro.
for a last-minute decision, it would have been twice as powerful.
Whoa, what the f you mean it would have been? It's already 3,000 times powerful than a Hiroshima. So, that's crazy. I got the same glasses, bro. That's actually gnarly, bro. But never mind that. But what you mean you could have made it even more powerful?
And perhaps twice as catastrophic. The lead physicist who engineered it was so unsettled by his creation that he devoted the rest of his life to campaigning against the nuclear arms race.
That's a great thing, right? I know that we sit here and we look at humanity and be like, man, there's a lot of fucked up shit going on in it. But then again, it's like, we do got to have at least a little bit of common sense to say, hey, this is a little bit too gnarly, right? We needed to resettle. We need to get our balance back in this and stop trying to erase humanity.
This is the surprisingly unknown, terrifying story of Tsar Bomba.
Tsar Bomba? Fern. The animation's crazy on this vid.
It's the end of the 50s. The Soviets and the Americans are neck and neck in the
I
nuclear
was just about to say I wish I lived in the
Americans
50s, but I
are winning.
forget we didn't have rights back then.
Khrushchev,
So
leader of the Soviet
that's
Union,
so fucked up.
knows it.
I can only reference a certain time period I wanted to go back to. I can't imagine going back to the 60s and 50s. You feel me? Dead can't, But I think prime years probably was like the 90s and early 2000s, be honest with y'all. You feel me? I feel like that's when actually started accepting life and was like, hey, I'm finna live life to the fullest type shit. And then after the 2010s, all the way up to 2019, right? That COVID year is up. I'll be real. Ever since then, shit just been weird as fuck.
Tensions between the two superpowers have cooled down a bit in recent years.
I'll do the
Khrushchev
20s for the
and
cars.
Eisenhower have recently met.
Gang, the KKK might find your ass, gang. I don't even think. Were they allowing to drive back then?
And both
They was, but you pick up a nice vehicle, they gonna, hey boy, you end up stealing that? And then now you got to answer to 5 hooded knights waking you up at 5 a.m. in the morning and shit.
expressed a desire for more harmony. In 1958, they both agreed to a voluntary test ban moratorium on nuclear weapons. Worldwide, many are hopeful that a peaceful coexistence is on the horizon. In May of 1960, the Soviet Union and the United States are scheduled to meet in Paris for a summit. One of the main points on the agenda is disarmament. They hope to formalize a test ban treaty of nuclear weapons. Both leaders, and the world at large, are well aware of how existentially dangerous nuclear warfare is.
The crazy thing is, like, is aware of how dangerous it is, but still keep them. And it's like, what reason? You feel me? Well, it's there just because humans are very unpredictable. Humans do make some crazy decisions last minute out of the blue type shit, and you never know when you gotta just nuke a nigga and just say, fuck them. I get it.
But just a few days before the summit, it all goes south.
Uh-oh.
Tensions bubble to a rolling boil when an American spy plane is shot down from deep within Soviet territory.
Oh, shit.
The Americans claim that it was just a weather plane that's been blown off course, but the Soviets are able to present evidence that
A weather plane? What the fuck is a weather plane of the United States doing all the way in Russia? What type of excuse is that?
the plane was indeed used for espionage. The captured pilot admits he works for the CIA. The Americans' lie turns into a PR disaster for the Eisenhower administration. Khrushchev opens the Paris summit with an enraged rebuke of the United States. He demands an apology from Eisenhower. The US president refuses.
I just never understood why everybody wants to get up on each other. Relax. Like, if it was just more cool and actually cared just about being equal and rather than trying to be the best, I feel like the world would be a better place, right? I feel like we have more balance, but that's just the ego move. I'm going to send a plane to go spy on some Russian niggas. Why? Like, we about to go and make a treaty with these and say, hey, we're not going to blow each other to smithereens. Why ruin that? You know what I'm saying? That's a terrible move as a leader. I dislike some of my, but stupid, man. Why would you decide to do some dumb shit like that, nigga? Jeopardize an entire relationship, and we're talking about nukes, my. It's like if you become a president, you got to be able to balance your thirst for hunger or your thirst for power, okay? And the thing is, yo, really ain't got no fucking power like that for real. You know what I'm saying? Unless we don't know. They tell us that president don't, but at the same time, we seen his ass do some crazy shit. So I don't know. But I feel like we need a president that has a balance for that shit. And you just can't just, come on, man. Right before y'all about to set a treaty and shit about nukes. That's terrible, bro.
Khrushchev storms out. No treaty is signed. Khrushchev thinks he needs to show the world how tough and formidable the Soviet Union is. He's famously prickly, impulsive, and aggressive. A few years ago, he told Western powers, "History is on our side. We will bury you."
What is that? 60 years later, look at us now, man, right? Fly, eagle, fly.
Now is the time to put his money where his mouth is. Because of the temporary ban on testing, innovation efforts on both sides of the arms race.
That ass on YouTube
slowed.
watching your old shit.
Both focused on steadily growing.
I'm actually surprised, bro.
Building more bombs instead of developing new tech. Not all breakthroughs have to be destructive. Sometimes technology is being developed to help us, like Udu's all-in-one.
Never did this. Man, get this shit on, man. I want to hear this shit, gang. You know what's crazy? This is I'm learning. See, this is why I love history. You feel me? History allows you to put things into perspective in present day. And then once you start realizing that history legit repeats itself consistently, things start becoming a lot more clearer. Not only that, but you can figure out why they're telling people this, that, and that. You feel me? Just pay attention. And, oh my, I hate that schools are not trying to teach real history no more, bro. I'm telling you, learn that shit. If you in school right now, literally pay attention to history, my nigga. It teaches you a lot.
Building your own website for free. In 1961, the Americans inaugurate John F. Kennedy as their new president. Khrushchev has no respect for him. He sees him as young, inexperienced, and weak.
Shout out my JFK, man.
Moment to show the world.
See, JFK was the perfect president, man. Besides his cheating infidelities, you know, it's like it was a trade-off. Holy shit, man. So good to this country, but couldn't be good to his wife. Son of a bitch. But yeah, man. I'm really curious of like what the world would have looked like had he served his terms fully. You feel me? Like that. But never mind that.
What the Soviet Union is capable of. So he summoned scientists from Artemis 16, the Soviet Los Alamos, to the Kremlin. He tells them it's time to break the test ban moratorium and start testing nukes again. One of these scientists is Andrei Sakharov.
Oh my God, bro.
He's a star physicist for the Soviet effort. He led the.
Now I'm gonna understand why you have to have ego in this shit, because the other got ego too. You feel me? They just said, yeah, man. Whatever this name is, this Russian. Yeah, man. Fuck JFK, man. He's a bitch. He's weak. He doesn't know how to lead. Fuck the treaty, man. Let's just go back to testing nukes. Like that logic don't even make sense, man. Honest to God, like what the fuck? It's like, okay, are you wanting to test nukes with the intent of trying to take over the United States? And do you honestly believe that's gonna work? I don't understand these, man. Like, woo! Yeah, y'all some sick. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Creation of a staged thermonuclear weapon, independently of any intelligence gathered from the Americans. He's called the father of the Soviet hydrogen bomb. But Sakharov has become uneasy with his role in the arms race. He's found that even testing the weapons is catastrophically lethal, even if no human is within the blast radius. He has calculated that for every megaton of nuclear weapons detonated,
the entire party of the USSR hated. I'm gonna just call him K, Special K. Let's call him Special K. Hated Special K and was looking for any side of weakness, sign of weakness to oust, then kill him.
There would be over 6,600 premature deaths.
So we're not the only person that ain't like his ass.
And genetic abnormalities produced.
Hold on. One cross equals 100 deaths. How many crosses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 66. 66 times 100, bro. Holy. That's 6,660. Is that a lot? Is that really a lot, though? I ain't gonna lie, that number's kind of underwhelming, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of underwhelming if I'm being honest. For a bomb, I guess I'm not really understanding how many 6,000. 6,000 is a lot. Why the f am I questioning that? I'm thinking like a bomb can like take out a nuclear like 100K. That's why we watching this video, because I'm trying to understand like how deadly is a nuke for real. You feel me? Rewind and pay attention, nigga.
He has calculated that for every megaton of nuclear weapons detonated, there would be over 6,600 premature deaths worldwide due to the cancers and genetic abnormalities produced by the radioactivity. Every megaton of nuclear weapons detonated, there would be over 6,600 premature deaths worldwide due to the cancers and genetic abnormalities produced by the radioactivity.
How many megatons was in this bitch?
Even if these deaths occur very gradually, over thousands of years, his conscience still can't take it. So he tells Khrushchev that it's unnecessary to test anymore. Isn't it enough to have built the bombs and only use them in an absolute last resort scenario? They already know their tech is good. Khrushchev is furious. Sakharov, don't try to tell us what to do or how to behave. We understand politics. I'd be a jellyfish and not chairman of the Council of Ministers if I listened to people like Sakharov.
And that's where if the niggas think power comes with nailing down with an iron hammer or some shit, you feel me, and being a bitch and just everybody over, being the most, I don't know, out of pocket person. That's why I tell y'all, don't ever pick up the book 48 Laws of Power, because it's straight gang. If you need power, if you gain power through manipulation, fear tactics, or whatever the fuck, I'm telling you, that's not power, nigga. It's just fear and control. Real power, you ain't gotta do that. Gravitate to your energy. This ain't power, nigga. How the fuck did this nigga win?
Khrushchev demands that the scientists make suggestions. What kind of bombs should they develop? There's not a lot of new ideas ready to be tested due to the recent focus on stockpiling over innovating. So someone simply suggests going bigger. Why not 100 megatons?
Go 100 megatons. You gnarly. Oh, you just already said 1 megaton costs 6,600 bombs or deaths. Why the f would you do a man? These ain't shit. Okay, let's just get rid of everybody, right?
Khrushchev loves the idea and latches onto it. 100 megatons is an absurdly high number. Up until that point, the most powerful bomb ever detonated was Castle Bravo, a 15 megaton bomb the Americans tested in 1954. The total blast power expended in all of World War II is 3 megatons, and that includes the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Previous plans to test bombs in this megaton range have been halted because the effects of such a large weapon were unknowable. Scientists weren't able to reliably predict meteorological conditions at the time, which would affect the severity of the radioactive fallout and how far the particles could travel. For all they know, such an enormous blast could engulf Moscow in a cloud of poisonous radiation.
So why continue the experiments? It's like, I don't understand that, but the human mind is so curious and all that. Y'all have a thrill for danger. It's like, why do we wait to the last minute? Why do we wait till something is built to decide, yeah, man, we probably shouldn't keep doing this? You feel me? It's like, well, you live and you learn, right? That's literally what this is. You live and you learn.
What could even be gained from testing 100 megatons? For Khrushchev, it's obvious. The Soviet Union would assert its dominance. Let the 100 megaton bomb hang over the capitalists like a sword of Damocles. And so the race to build the biggest, deadliest bomb the world will ever see is underway. Sakharov is still uneasy about the risks of testing nuclear weapons, but he's the best of the best, so he ends up leading the team of physicists. He hopes that this, at least, will be the last atmospheric test ever required. Maybe from this one absurdly big blast, the Soviet Union would learn what they need to know and move on. That, unfortunately, would not be the case.
Okay.
The project's timeline is grueling. Khrushchev insists that from initial conception to detonation, the scientists get exactly 16 weeks.
16 weeks to develop the most dangerous bomb ever. That's nuts.
In just 4 months, they whip out a design for an entirely untested yield range.
That's so crazy, bro. untested yield range, so we don't even know how far this motherfucker's gonna explode. And we put all these chemicals in the air, radiation, everybody gonna die. We don't give a damn. We just want to test this shit. Crazy, bro.
They build the bomb. They construct the fissionable and fusionable materials into the correct shapes and formulate a plan for an allegedly safe test. They hope for the best. The team is forced to skip crucial parts of the design process. There isn't even time for mathematical analysis. Instead, they're working with approximations. Doubts start to creep in. Will it even work?
Brother.
And how dangerous is this really?
Said, how dangerous is this really? You don't see this big in front of you, gang? This is the biggest bomb you ever seen. It looks pretty dangerous, man. Plus, you just told him, hey, let's build. But it's like he asked you for advice on what the fuck you should build. Why didn't you just say, let's build a 30 megaton bomb, right? Why did you go 100? Like, at that point, you just sucking the mint. You feel me? Like, you that scared of, bro? Come on, gang. You had an option, but you said, f it, bro. You know, we don't want to. I guess because they already did a 30, so I guess that makes sense. But why not just do it for yourself, right? Because the U.S. did it. Why not just match the U.S.? But, of course, we want to be bigger and badder than all that extra shit. Till I'm struggling to sleep, can you sing me a lullaby? Y'all just be talking about random
Either way,
shit.
they're about to find out. In October 1961, Khrushchev formally announces to the world that the Soviets are retreating from the test ban agreement. He cites U.S. aggression as the reason.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, that's a little bit overkill, bro. We just sent the spy over you farming and shit. It's never that deep. You instantly decide, man, hey, you know what? That we finna just build the most dangerous bomb ever and think about blowing y'all up because we caught a spy. What's up with not having rationality? Why don't we have any rational leaders? Why is it always so like some narcissistic in these positions? How do they even rise? Like, are just blind when they choose who the they want? I mean, I know they probably have some corruption in their politics system and all that. I don't know how the Russian voters vote and all that. I don't know how it is, but even in America, like, I don't even fully believe in the electoral college system. I think that's probably one of the most flawed voting systems ever. How the can some? Well, I believe we only had 2 or 3 instances where a president has won all of the population votes and lost the presidency. But even then, that just goes to show you that the system is still flawed. Like, how the does that work? I don't know.
He hints his scientists are developing bombs in the megaton range. Now,
it's not that I don't realize to get physical in the world leadership dynamic. It just doesn't make sense to me, right? You would think that you want a leader that's rational and that doesn't act off his emotions and make stupid decisions like this. Like, how as any human being, you look at this and be like, yeah, man, I want this as a leader. Someone that could potentially put us all in danger and legit cause more war. How the fuck can they look at that and say, hey, man, yeah, this the I want on my team? I don't know, man. You know, I think you would want someone that would say, hey, we're going to be mellow. We're going to create dope bonds and relationships. We actually going to heal and mend the broken bonds so we can make sure that we all on one accord to protect our citizens. That's what it really is about at the end of the day. Avoid all this extra shit.
the world knows what Sakharov's team is up to, the pressure is on for the physicists to deliver a viable weapon. Otherwise, the whole point, propaganda value, would be lost. The world reacts with fear, outrage, and protest. In response, the Americans abandon the test ban moratorium as well and start vigorously testing nukes again.
Yeah, there you go.
Themselves.
Even after denouncing the Tsar bomb as pointless terrorism, there were scientists and military planners working for the U.S. government who were considering nuclear weapons with yields 20 times larger.
The Kennedy administration denounces the Tsar bomba as pointless terrorism, nothing but a propaganda weapon. But recently declassified documents indicate that Kennedy's administration considered emulating it, all while denouncing it publicly. The UN appealed to the Soviets to cancel the plan, but Khrushchev pushes forward. At the end of October, Tsar bomba is ready. It is in and of itself enormous. A weapon with 100 megaton explosive power needs a lot of uranium and fission fuel.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
Big Ivan is roughly the size of a school bus, 8 meters long and weighs 25 tons.
Nuke bomb size of a school bus is crazy. You must be trying to really delete, bro.
The bomb is so bulky that it needs its own specially modified plane to deliver the payload. It doesn't really make sense to make bombs this big.
Right.
It's just not strategic. If actually used in battle, Tsar Bomba would be easy to spot lumbering through the sky.
So what does that mean? They're going to shoot it down and just fuck up the entire sky? I mean, it would still be fucked up regardless. There's no way that bomb doesn't still touch the surface.
And could be quickly shot down. And it's too bulky to deliver via missile.
If the plane gets shot down, wherever the fuck the plane lands, the bomb lands. I think you want to avoid that at all costs. Right? Am I tweaking? Is that not how this shit work? As soon as that detonate, it's over.
In the decades since Tsar Bomba, the nuclear weapon states have focused on developing smaller warheads. These are far easier to deploy. The largest nuclear weapon in the US arsenal today is about 40 times less powerful than Tsar Bomba.
How do you know that, bro? Do you not believe your government's lying to you? I'm pretty sure we got something a little bit bigger than Tsar Bomba. There's no way that saw Tsar Bomba and heard about it and legit didn't think, okay, we need to get on A level. Knowing America, there's no way we didn't try to match these or go above and beyond. We probably got a bomb that got 1,000 megatons in it. Fuck it.
Even in 1961, it was generally understood that bigger isn't necessarily better. That's because explosive power
that's in everything, guys.
doesn't correspond one-to-one with blast damage. Explosions scale to cubic root, not linearly. So while a 100 megaton bomb indeed releases 10 times more energy than a 10 megaton bomb, it will only damage about twice as much area.
Isn't that the point? I mean, granted, I know it's kind of stupid that you put all the megatons in it, right? Whatever the hell is uranium and all that extra nuts. And only for it to get the 2 times damage, but that's still better than the 10, ain't it?
American newspapers at the time characterized Khrushchev's experiments as not only horrifying, but idiotic, pointing out that if 5 weapons at 5 megatons each are detonated, they will cause damage to far more area than a 150
Okay, so we're going quantity over quality. That makes sense.
megaton super bomb. And these smaller bombs are far easier to deliver.
That makes sense.
But actual use is not the point of Tsar Bomba. It wasn't built for war. It was built for glory.
Built a nuclear bomb that could legit wipe off this planet for glory? How much suck for yourself do you have to do to build some shit like this, man? Yo, Khrushchev, whatever his name is, bro. Yo, gang, ego was on 1,000, bro. You cannot have that much ego just roaming around. Like, his had to be small as hell, bro. He had a little do shit like this, chat. Swear to God they do.
It's meant to make the world tremble at the thought of Soviet power. It's a city destroyer, to be used only as an absolute last resort. The blast damage radius could be roughly calculated. The remote Arctic island, Novaya Zemlya, is chosen as a test site. It's one of the main nuclear test sites of the Soviet Union because they figure it's far enough away to not bother any humans.
Let me guess, they thought wrong.
But radioactive fallout is more difficult.
We just don't give a fuck about planet Earth, do we? We just don't give a damn. We just gonna blow this bitch the fuck up. Niggas
predict. It can vary considerably with weather conditions and weapon design. Scientists have been surprised before. The 1954 Castle Bravo test produced far more radioactivity than anticipated.
So if we have something that has less megatons in it that actually end up doing a lot more damage than what we thought, why the are we not expecting a higher output or you know what I'm saying with this SAR bomb? They just not thinking.
Requiring evacuation of the islands downwind from the test site.
That's crazy.
What is
y'all went to the same island to go test a bigger bomb? Yo, it's like got toilet water in their brain right now, gang. Just sitting and floating, misturd and shit. Like, there's no way you sat here and was like, yeah, man, this is gonna be amazing, and just decided to do this.
Known at the time is that thermal radiation scales better than blast damage in relation to explosive power.
Yeah, no.
A bigger blast generally means more radiation. Sakharov can't stop thinking about all the lives it will take. He's taking great care to make the Tsar Bomba as clean as can be. It's designed to minimize the release of radioactive fallout as much as possible.
Yeah, okay, good luck with that, bud.
But still, even a relatively clean nuke, like Tsar Bomba, isn't safe. According to his calculations,
When was the bomb ever safe? When has a nuke ever been safe?
the test of one clean 100 megaton weapon will release enough radiation that, over time, will cause 660,000 premature deaths. Deaths he would be partially responsible for. So he makes one last-minute, drastic change in design. Right before the weapon
He
test,
dropped it by 50, let me guess.
he suggests using an inert substance like lead,
Lead.
instead of uranium-238. This will cut the blast yield down from 100 to 50 megatons.
Holy shit, Taileon, you're so fucking smart. How did you know that, man? Ugly ass. No, I dead ass would, like, that's crazy that she did that shit.
Khrushchev agrees. He's facing a lot of backlash, so scaling back might be politically smart. As long as the triggering device works and the bomb goes off, the world will still know Tsar Bomba is capable of detonating 100 megatons if the Soviets ever feel they need to in the future, just in case they ever need to take out New York City or Los Angeles all in one go.
All that just to take out a city gang? Y'all got come different, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if I was like a and I wanted power, I'm building the biggest bomb ever, bro. Y'all doing little just to take out cities, nigga. I'm trying to take out a whole state. These, bro. Everyone gonna die, bro. Don't let me grow up in like some environment with terrible parents. Trust and believe that narcissistic will come up and just say, I'm about to be the world leader of everything and just destroy.
The pilot carrying Big Ivan soars to 10 kilometers above the archipelago Novaya Zemlya. A smaller plane flies alongside him, ready to film the blast and monitor the fallout.
Let me guess, they about to get their though too. Dying at radiation, huh?
The engineers believe the crew only has a 50% chance of survival.
And still took this job, but it's not like they had any choice. My Russian don't play that shit, bro. They would have peeled your fingernails back.
Big Ivan is designed to detonate mid-air, to give the crew
Detonate mid-air? Whoa, whoa, what the f? Yo, that's crazy. That bitch better detonate when it touched the ground.
even a chance of escape. The bomb is outfitted with a massive parachute meant to slow the bomb's descent.
Am I missing something? Okay, that makes sense, right? The longer it's in the air, the longer time I have to escape, because once it hits mid-air, that's when the is going to explode.
Should be enough time, fingers crossed. At 11:32 Moscow time, from 4,000 meters above the ground, the bombardier drops the bomb.
Hold on, this is actual footage, my nigga? Whoa!
What exactly makes Tsar Bomba so powerful is still partially
Nukes rarely hit the ground first?
Russia
That's new
continues to
knowledge. I
guard
did
that
not know
secret.
that.
What we do know is that its
I always thought they hit the ground and just, blew the fuck up on impact.
design is most likely different from
But
other
if they
thermo-
causing that much damage from mid-air, that's actually nuts. Imagine what it would do if it actually was designed to touch the ground. We just don't give a damn about humanity, huh?
nuclear weapons. Normally, a
that
thermonuclear
radiation
weapon
is
or
insane,
hydrogen
bro.
bomb consists of two stages.
Uh-oh.
It's a nuclear bomb within a nuclear bomb. The first stage uses nuclear fission, or
Okay.
splitting atoms to produce immense heat and pressure. This
What a nerd. A real life nerd that hated life decided to split an atom, nigga, to create this. I hate.
triggers the second stage, nuclear fusion or combining atoms where far more energy is unleashed. Fusion of hydrogen isotopes under extreme temperatures releases an incredibly powerful explosion,
Wow.
far stronger than a single-stage atomic bomb, like the one dropped on Hiroshima.
It's like, how the f do you even figure out that we can split atoms? You know what I'm saying? I took AP chemistry, but I still don't understand, like, why was that something someone wanted to do? You feel me? Like, some of the reasons we discover or some things that we discover, it's like, what led you to wanting to do that or figure that out, right? Why were you so curious what could happen? You know what I mean? Evolution? Is it evolution, or is it just being, or I guess evolution, you can say it as being curious, right? And curiosity leads to evolving and figuring it out. So yeah, I guess that, yeah. Evolution ain't as good as it seems, huh?
The Tsar Bomba, however, is a three-stage hydrogen bomb with an unusual triggering mechanism. What sets it apart is that it most likely uses two near simultaneous primary triggers to ignite the third stage more evenly and symmetrically, maximizing its explosive power. While other three-stage thermonuclear weapons exist, the innovative use of synchronized primary triggers is unusual, if not unique. It's long been considered extremely difficult to achieve synchronization of primaries, but somehow Sakharov's team managed. When you detonate a thermonuclear weapon, you force something into existence unlike anything else on Earth. The first fraction of a millisecond is just a luminous flash. It's silent. Light has no sound.
It's crazy. It don't even touch the ground. It's mid-air and it causes that much destruction.
But don't look at it directly. It could cause blindness from more than 80 kilometers away. Tsar-Bomba's flash is seen from 1,000 kilometers, or 630 miles away.
What?
It lasts for over a minute, far longer than any other nuclear flash before.
Holy bro.
Then, tremendous heat. The light superheats the air to 100 million degrees Celsius. That's 4 to 5 times hotter than the center of the sun. A high-pressure fireball...
Whoa. Hold on. We making hotter than the sun? Nah, I feel like you probably with that stat right there, bro. There's no way that's possible.
Tremendous heat. The light superheats the air to 100 million degrees Celsius.
100 million degrees Celsius. Yo, just be making bro. You know how much you gotta hate in it just to create a nuke? You did not like that, bro. Holy.
That's 4 to 5 times hotter than the center of the sun.
That's 4 to 5 times hotter than the center of the sun. Why do we have the ability to create such things? Now, once again, I don't know if that's necessarily true. I mean, this is very sciencey, so I'm pretty sure this did his research, but holy yo, I don't know what's going on.
A high-pressure fireball erupts violently and expands at several million kilometers per hour. What follows is a thunderous blast. It's likely the loudest human-made sound in history. After about 10 seconds, Tsar-Bomba's bright orange fireball grows to a radius of nearly 5 kilometers.
Okay, I highly doubt them fighter jets got up out of there, gang. There's no way they did. If it was able to burn a crib that far back, how the fuck did they get away? You risked your life for no reason. I mean, it wasn't like you took the risk. You were forced into it, so Khrushchev. Up, man.
The fireball engulfs everything in its wake. The ice-covered archipelago is now red and scorched. Anything in the ring of absolute destruction.
Chat, look how there's no way a plane was able to fly that fast away, bro. I like how long was that bomb in midair though? Or in the air?
35 kilometers
30,
is vaporized.
Come on now.
Ground zero is completely leveled.
Oh my god.
Nothing. No trees.
Just
no
ruin
buildings,
Mother Nature.
no
We don't
rocks
give a
remain.
damn, bro. And it's the thing, like, are there animals in this? What about my animals? We just bombing random shit. What about my penguin? Man, that's fucked up, bro. Nah, that's some bull, gang.
35 seconds pass. The fireball balloons above the earth, and the iconic mushroom cloud emerges, siding over the hell unleashed below.
Niggas be treating animals like they don't give a damn their lives. Like, come on, bro. They had this island to themselves, and y'all didn't give a damn. That's so fucked up. Maybe we might need another flood.
It's 64 kilometers above the earth.
Oh my god.
7 times higher than Mount Everest, soaring above the stratosphere and piercing the mesosphere.
Yeah.
All this creates a shockwave felt all around the world, all
What?
the way in New Zealand. It encircles the globe not once, not twice, but 3 times. Tsar-Bomba's shockwave catches up with the planes that are 115 kilometers from the point of detonation. They drop nearly a kilometer and are nearly downed, but the pilots manage to recover control and survive.
Wow.
55 kilometers away from ground zero, all buildings in the abandoned village of Severny are completely destroyed.
Okay, hold on. So how the fuck did the plane survive? Hold on. How far was the plane again?
Tsar-Bomba's shockwave catches up with the planes that are 115 kilometers from
115 kilometers. Okay, makes sense.
the point of detonation. They drop nearly a kilometer and are nearly downed, but the pilots manage to recover control and survive. 55 kilometers away from ground zero, all buildings in the abandoned village of Severny are completely destroyed. 1,148 kilometers away in Soviet territories. Houses collapse and radio communications fail.
What? How did the plane survive then, nigga? Am I missing something? What type of indestructible planes he's driving, bro? If they 1,000 kilometers and the plane's smooth, they just got tilted? Nah, gang, something ain't bro. I don't know, gang. I don't know if I'm like interpreting this shit wrong, you feel me? But like, you would think with it being close as fuck that them had to get down. I'm not understanding that. Planes on the right. Planes are on the air where the bomb exploded in the air. Am I missing something, gang? Chat, am I missing something? The explosion happened in the air. Not to mention the explosion traveled 1,000 kilometers. The vibrations shook the earth, shook the skies, felt that around the earth 3 times apparently. And these planes, oh yeah, we just, we had a little turbulence, but you know what I'm saying? The village is 55 kilometers away, man. Yeah, that shit gone, gang. Everything died. What? The planes can adjust mid-air if not mistaken if they have enough time. Nuke's main point of strength hit downward.
Windows shatter as far away as Finland.
I just don't understand that, gang. That turbulence is crazy, man. I'm just amazed at, like, I'm not gonna lie. The bomb. I'm really surprised that the planes didn't get fucked up. You talking about windows and shit getting crushed and smashed thousands of kilometers away, but these niggas cool? And I get it. You guys said that the bomb, it points downward, right? Reverberates. But even then, windows, cribs falling over and shit. I would think that it would be a little bit more than just, what I'm saying. I mean,
But Big Ivan's detonation doesn't kill anyone directly.
I've been on the plane before. And the turbulence on the plane, gang, not even from a nuke, from wind itself. Chat, that be shaking like, you feel it. It feel like the plane will flip over sometimes. Wind is powerful. So we add that mix with this gnarly. I'm more surprised by the plane surviving. I'll be honest with y'all, man.
If Tsar Bomba were dropped on a city as large as New York or Washington, D.C., it would be instantly demolished. Concrete would explode to vanish without a trace.
Holy hell.
Metal would evaporate.
Great visual representation, bro. Like Terminator 3 and it did.
Tsar Bomba's fireball never made contact with the ground, and so its radioactive fallout was relatively small compared with its yield. It is considered one of the cleanest nukes ever dropped.
The cleanest nukes. What is that? The irony behind that shit, right? Cleanest nukes. Yeah, we're going to destroy everything else around that. But because we had a successful nuke, yeah, it's clean, right?
Still, its radioactivity was caught in the stratosphere and encircled the Earth for years.
Encircled the Earth for years? The cleanest nuke. Maybe that's part of why global warming is OD now, bro.
Dispersing all across the globe. In 2018, Russian
melting glaciers. Yo, no way.
Scientists found significantly high levels of radiation trapped in nearby glaciers.
Yeah, no.
Glaciers are melting at record speed into the Barents Sea, a sea that yields up to 4.5 million tons of fish per year.
And you just killed all of them. Fish life, right?
For human consumption. Glaciers that were previously sinks of atmospheric contaminants are now becoming secondary sources of radioactive fallout, which environmentalists predict will become increasingly relevant in the coming decades.
Oh, wow.
Due to Tsar Bomba and 120 other nuclear detonations.
Nah, okay, chat, I don't care what you can't tell me that them planes survived that shit. They did, but how? You telling me that a nuke left all this damage 60 years later? Nigga, that's crazy, and them planes survived. We need to talk about the structure of the engineers that built that. God. I ain't gonna lie, I took my hat off to them. Them niggas intelligent as hell.
In Novaya Zemlya, indigenous populations living nearby have been exposed to significantly high radiation levels. They experience higher levels of chromosomal diseases and birth defects than other populations in Russia.
That's so fucked up, bro. They don't give a d because this got a little ass and wanted to blow shit up, prove that he missed the old Russian hammer and shit. We got people, but that's messed up, bro.
Facts that only emerged later because the Soviet Union covered up incidents of radiation sickness. Some locals call it,
but your government did not with you, bro.
the archipelago of death. Just after detonation, the Tsar Bomba test is condemned internationally and domestically. Sakharov emerges as a vocal critic of nuclear testing and of Soviet leadership. He campaigns vigorously for an end to atmospheric testing.
Did this win a Nobel Peace Prize? Please don't tell me he did.
For his efforts, he receives the Nobel Peace Prize.
Son of a bitch. The nigga that built the bomb receives a Nobel Peace Prize. Nobel Peace. Oh my God, bro. This shit's stupid, nigga. All because, yeah, man, it's bad, man, but hey, man, if you was really serious about that shit being bad, well, I guess Khrushchev probably would have had his head slit off or some shit. So, I mean, I don't know. But you didn't seem like you really gave a damn for real. You fucked up a whole bunch of niggas' lives. I'm pretty sure he got to sleep with that. That war can't mean shit to him, bro.
In 1975, the Kremlin permits him from leaving the Soviet Union to receive the award. In response to public pressure, the United States and the Soviet Union signed the Partial Nuclear Test Ban Treaty in 1963, which prohibits atmospheric testing. Nowadays, people often say that if Tsar Bomba was good for anything at all, it would be for catalyzing this treaty. When brought up, it's often dismissed both in the United States and the former Soviet Union as a reckless political stunt, a weapon too impractical and dangerous to ever be attempted by anyone else. But Khrushchev is hardly the only...
Bruh, the 1960s, y'all was just trying, bro. I could not imagine living in that time period and hearing that, like, now, right, we hear all this crazy shit, right? But back in the day, them was actually following through with this shit, gang, like, genuinely. Like, they wasn't playing. They tell niggas, yeah, I'm making a nuke and I'm gonna drop that tomorrow. Bro, he was dead. He was so fucking serious. Life in the 60s and 50s had to be, bro. Waking up every day, and then you inhaling radiation because your government just said, man, I hate, man. Just let's get rid of the chromosomes. And now here we go, bro. Being born with birth defects and shit. You got a third arm. Like, what the fuck is this, gang? Why is my arm coming out my armpit now, dude? What the fuck happened? Why do I have two penises? This makes no sense to me. Global warming now. All the fish in the fucking ocean, them up. They got cancer. Fish got cancer now. Fish ain't never had cancer, but they got cancer now because of these nukes. All because this bald head, hairless ass wanted to prove his dick was bigger than the next man. Hey, man, it's like, why didn't you just get some holes in your dick, man? Right? Get some big for real. All this could have been solved had you had some good head, nigga. But instead, you said, man, nah, man, I gotta let niggas know how I'm coming. Literally.
Person in history intent on creating the biggest blast possible. Recently declassified files from the United States indicate that plans had been underway to build much, much bigger bombs. In the 1950s, Edward Teller, father of the US hydrogen bomb, was obsessed with creating the biggest bang possible.
Look at this. Don't stop, bro. This nerd dweeb. Look at this dweeb. Oh my, it's all dweeb. Oh God, dude, holy shit. Let's not learn from our mistakes and just continue to f up the world. You dork, man.
He and his team were working on two secret projects called Nomen and Sundial.
Oh, brother.
Nomen would be a 1,000 megaton bomb to set off Sundial, a 10,000 megaton bomb.
Nerd.
That's 10 billion tons of TNT, 670,000 times the power of Little Boy dropped on Hiroshima. At least enough to burn all of France, and perhaps much worse still. Nothing close to that scale has been tested, and we don't know if the traditional laws will apply at that level. When Teller first proposed Sundial at a secret meeting in Los Alamos, most of the scientists present expressed horror. Such an enormous blast.
It's always that one lame man that always want to deviate from the path of peace. Hey guys, I know last time, right? We just, we saw what Tsar Bomb did. But what if we decided to just, okay, man, right? Let's do it again. Let's go bigger and better. Like, bro, you get too obsessed with this crafting, man. Like, you can't be that caught up in being the master genius Einstein. Relax, bro. Use your knowledge and power to actually help instead of destroy lives. Like, I never understood that. Why is that the first thing to come in the head? Always one deviant with someone that go off the grid.
Could poison the entire planet. Unbothered, Teller and his team continued to build Nomen, and even planned to test it. And when the US military learned about the project, there was considerable enthusiasm for realizing Sundial. But thankfully, the test never occurred.
Thank God. Well, they did that in Antarctica. We never know, bro, with this government. Be lying all the damn time. All right, WVid, bro. Holy bro. All right, next vid, bro. You gotta listen to some snitch on the cartel, bro.
I ended up getting in maximum security.
I've never seen this vid. Warning, graphic content. That's the first thing that pops up 2 seconds in. What could you possibly be? You know what? I'm looking at the tattoo. I see a bit with titties out. That's a long. Just off the image of this tattoo, I'm already knowing this about to be some up shit. Holy. All right, former hitman on Mexican prison, cartel brutality and police corruption menace with.
And the riot popped off right 2 weeks when I was in there. There was 14 people killed.
Oh wow.
The main boss was decapitated.
Whoa. We're decapitated. Oh my gosh. He got decapitated. What the fuck? You know how crazy that is to like legit cut a nigga whole head off? What are we? Wow. Yo, I'm like, what? That's fucked up, man. Like, if you like hate me that much to take my whole neck off, gang, it's like, what the fuck did I do? I had to deserve that. I had to deserve it. If you need to take a fucking shady and cut my shit off, I did some crazy shit. I had to. Cause if you just cut niggas' heads off just for the fuck of it, woo! You are legit the spawn of Satan.
And they were playing basketball in with his head.
Okay, that's talking about they playing basketball with the nigga head, man. You can't even dribble. Come on, they dribbling this shit. I know they's probably shooting in the basket and all that, but that's crazy. A blood head. Yo, bro, if you ever cut my neck off and play basketball or football, any type of sport with that, unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything because I'm dead, you know, but hopefully I can turn into a ghost, possess you, you know. Let's say I take you out for a drive on the highway and just drive off the cliff or some shit and let your body burn. Seriously. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like the motto of this couch. This shit look wet as hell. Ew. Mexican cartel hitman.
I was born in the state of Guerrero in Mexico.
Yo, bro, why do you feel so comfortable not to have a mask on?
The U.S. at a year and a half.
Is this still alive?
I was raised in Southern California.
Okay.
In L.A., Compton.
How the did you get connects to my niggas in the cartel, bro? You was born in L.A.? That's crazy, bro. We just said L.A. and just let's go ahead and join the cartel.
Normal, you could say, American childhood around gang.
Yeah, so around this said normal American childhood. Then brings up, yeah, I mean, I was around thugs, gang members, and all that. You know, that's pretty normal. No, that's not normal, man. Holy shit. Yeah, that probably needs some therapy. You talking about that's normal? Yo, nah, man, niggas. Hold on, gang. Look at this shit.
Normal, you could say, American childhood.
Normal American childhood. Look what he says next.
Around gangs and all that good stuff.
Nah, yo, bro, yo, man. I don't know what type of manipulation these have put on you, bro, but that shit not normal, gang. All right? Don't ever let any tell you that growing up around gang violent is normal. That shit not normal. You around some savages, okay? I grew up in that environment, bro. My own friends robbed my. You know how crazy that is? Not once, but twice. Stole the weed, laptop, and shit. Them niggas was always cutting my grass. I don't know what the. It was weird though. Like, these had to be the most weird thugs ever. What the like, so obsessed with cutting the grass and then leave it half cut. What's wrong with you? Like, that's just, I don't know what type of damage they was trying to do. But yeah, niggas kicking down doors and shit. You know what it's like to watch your 13-year-old friends come back from prison? Or not prison, but whatever you call it. What's that shit called where little niggas go to, man? Because they're stealing shit. They're breaking into your neighbor's houses. And I'm playing in my backyard with these niggas open. Chilling. Thinking they some normal niggas. Oh, these niggas are up. They are villains, man. They're not good people, man.
That corrupts a kid.
Juvenile, yeah.
Living in South Central, Compton, Firestone region. It's very hectic, you know. Growing up, you have to be careful where you're walking.
By the way, I like this sleeve right here, gang. I can't even lie to you. That shit hard in the bit. The long over here, you might want to sue your artist, man. That shit like a cigarette, nigga. Is that Adolf on your arm? What the fuck is this? A Mexican Adolf. Never seen that before, bro. Now I see why your ass was a Mexican cartel hitman. Hold on. You just pulling shit in your body.
What colors you're wearing. Because obviously there's a lot of mugging going on. Theft, Grand Theft Auto, shootouts. So it's you.
Said, once again, chat, remember, keyword, this said, yeah, man, I lived a regular, normal American kid life. Look at this he's saying, man. This yeah, man, this is pretty normal, man, right? That's what every American goes through, right? Holy
you're under a lot of stress the majority of the time.
How did it kind of happen that you got involved in crime?
My baby, did you not hear, nigga? He just told you. Did you hear what the environment he was in? You didn't hear this shit? You not paying attention? They told you that his ideal of normal was being around gangs, being around GTA type individuals. And then you ask him, yeah, so how did you get involved into it? My baby, he just gave you the answer. My lived in it.
Growing up in a broken family, the circumstances of why my father went to prison that pushed me towards gangs, towards committing crimes. I was in a way looking for a way out. So my father basically he raped my sister when.
Okay, holy shit. Wow, like what the? All right. Yo, whoa. My was not expecting that, bruh. Holy shit. That's crazy. Okay, it's like he said it with a straight face. Yo, my father, man, he did some things to my sister. Oh, wow. Oh. All right. Okay, I wasn't expecting this one to be this off the grid. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If anything, I was like, yeah, my dad, he cut, he was killing, selling dope, selling crack. No, we're just straight evil. We're evil as hell. We're worse than Joker.
We were young. The stress of seeing that obligated me to try to kill him. Stabbed my dad a couple times. Obviously, I was barely 12. So I think that's the main reasons why I was trying to just get out of my own world because of the destruction that my own father had done. My father ended up doing 16 years in Avenel State Prison.
He probably should have did at least. See, 16 years ain't enough, bro. 16 years ain't enough, bro. 30 years, 50, 40. Let him rot in that.
Left us when we were really young. My mom being Mexican and not being able to speak the language, because it's
put her at even more odds against society in America. Holy shit.
Not easy living in a country where you don't even know the language.
Yeah.
And not having any help from any family members. So that was what pushed me into crime, into hustling for money.
What kind of crime was it first, and how did it progress?
First, it was home invasions, theft, normal petty theft. Then it moved on to moving certain amounts of drugs to different counties.
Typical. Okay. We still in the realm of just degenerate. Okay. When did we become a hitman?
Depending on where the person that was in charge of the game wanted you to move them. Anything to gun crime.
How old were you at that point?
Around 14, 15.
Wow. I was playing with Legos.
When you're in gang.
Actually, what was I doing at 14? I was playing 2K15, I believe. Yeah.
You know the heat that you're gonna get yourself involved. It's a lot of racial fighting going in because at the same time it's Mexicans against Mexicans and or other Hispanic.
Appreciate the smoke, my guy. Smokey, my guy.
Gangs. They kill one of yours, you go looking for one of them.
Oh, brother.
That's how I ended up as a gunslinger or a hitman, well, however you guys want to call it, a sicario. That's how I got involved in gun crimes. At that age, I was still young.
Whoa.
Young and stupid.
You know what's crazy? If I looked at this bro back in the day, I wouldn't even think that he was one of them that took niggas' lives. Honest to God, I think he'd be one of the coolest Mexican niggas ever, bro. Like, he invite you over to a little party, some shit, drink tequila with his ass. Never that, bro. That's crazy.
That's
I ain't gonna lie, that pose do look crazy though. I ain't gonna care. I ain't never seen him hit this pose. I don't know. That pose might have been, that probably would have let me know, like, hold on, there's something off about this, because what does this? It's like you let us know that you planning some shit. Like, if you ever catch a staring at your ass with these eyes in this pose, you're next on this list, gang. Sorry. Fuck.
Young and stupid. That's when I decided that, you know what, maybe I should try some luck in Mexico. Maybe try to get away from gangs, get away from the violence.
That's crazy. You thought going back to Mexico was going to help? You must have not been watching the news, huh? That's actually nuts. Yo, didn't he say, yeah, man, you know what? You know what? Hey, he didn't know. He didn't know what was going on, you know what I'm saying? So,
without really understanding what violence was. I myself took...
Yeah, man, they got in flip-flops with machetes. Like you said, they cut a head off and play basketball with it. I don't know no American doing that shit. Them cartel, hey, they different. They are different. Whoever said that our gangs could compete with them, you're smoking. No, man, it's like, do you not understand? Cartel is like legit, like just a mean government that has access to military grade weapons. When your get hit with an RPG with a switch, I don't want to hear shit.
The decision of going back to Mexico, trying to find something better for me in itself. At the age of 17 was when I decided to go back to Mexico. Obviously, it's not the same thing because culture differences. I was raised with Chicanos, Mexican Americans that spoke English, that spoke Spanish. Going back to Mexico, where there's only Spanish-speaking people, the culture is different. It's a little bit harder to involve yourself in society. So you're always looking out for people that look like you, that speak like you, and that act like you. That's how I ended up in Mexico.
So what was it like in Mexico?
Woo! Just off that sigh and that hesitation and that pause and look, that nigga said, "You ain't gonna believe this shit, gang." Oh my God!
Whole different world, and the violence that the human being is able to
Hey, nah. Nah. Okay, hold on. I've never heard a nigga describe violence in that way. Describe terror in that way. He said, yeah, I found out what the human the human mind is able to do when it wants to commit violence. What the f does that mean? What did you see? I know you started off talking about you seen decapitated and shit. What else? You telling me is freestyling this like it's Fortnite, taking bodies off his shit? Oh my God. Did my mouse die? No, okay.
To do is really unthinkable, you know?
Unthinkable. You know, I keep looking at this cigarette. God damn, this shit distracting, bro.
Basically, they were doing worse things that we could never imagine in a first world country.
Oh my God.
And it's more because of poverty, you know, of not trying to become something of themselves, making a name for themselves.
So thought that being Jeffrey Dahmer times 10 was the way to get lit? Was to get recognized? Oh my God, dog. Whoa, bro.
Cartel de Sinaloa is one of the biggest ones in Mexico. Went to Sonora and I worked for the Sinaloa as well as a hitman.
As of 2023, the Sinaloa cartel remains Mexico's most dominant drug cartel. I thought that was what was the cartel that just got caught recently, man, where they actually killed the cartel leader?
I worked in
Jalisco, the Jalisco cartel. I thought that was the most dominant, but I don't know. They got so many cartels, bro.
Morelos as well for another organization called La Familia Michoacana.
And what does a hitman at a Mexican cartel do?
What do you think, man? It's in the name. I hit.
Take care of the dirty work. You know? Obviously, they're always fighting routes towards the U.S. They're always fighting for the, how can you say this? For the permission of extortioning and
yeah, why I say my name, my name,
from the rich
saying,
in
but in
whatever state
Mancho.
they're in, and fighting the enemies. You know, that means going into cities and locating these rival hitmen, these rival people or rival drug lords, and
you know what I don't realize? This is still alive. Yo, this is still alive. Like, honestly, peep game, my nigga. He was good at his fucking job. Holy. And the reason that he's so comfortable and calm in his interview is because he was that good. I don't think he really understand. He survived this environment. He just said, yeah, man, I went to Mexico and I realized I was just being creative as with violence. Yo, what? You go to Mexico, bro, you see a nigga cut a nigga's off, bro. Just cheeks cut the fuck off, bro. Never seen some shit. You're like, what the fuck? Why did we just do that? Why are we experimenting with how we can mutilate a nigga's body? Did you just eat that butt? What the fuck is we doing? Did you hear what this nigga said? Chat, he was good. He was excellent at his job, bro.
You have to understand that the cartels is two branches. The ones that traffic the drugs and the military side of the cartel as well. I went to a location once for the Familia Michoacana. They had 5 tons of cocaine.
5 tons of cocaine. Boy.
How do you call it? How do you say it? Laboratorio? Laboratory of methamphetamine. I've never been towards that side of moving drugs or anything like that. Because obviously you're talking about high quantities of drugs. I was more addicted to adrenaline of what I could do with the rifle, what I could do with the pistol.
Oh, no. This is smiling about this shit. What the fuck? Oh! Wow. Like, you look at this, you don't even think that he one of them niggas. If I met this nigga in the street, I would shake his hand and be like, what's good, my nigga? Yo, let's have some quesadillas, bitch. Let's get lit, nigga. I would never imagine that he was a prime sniper, a prime hitman. LeBron in his prime when it come to killing. Look at this, man. He looks like a good guy, bro. I say that as he has a whole body vest of C4 strapped against his chest. With the longest assault rifle I've ever seen in my goddamn life, man. He did this in some blue jeans and a t-shirt with sunglasses. Yeah, he was an expert, bro. Oh my goodness. Dude, holy shit. Please don't tell me you was doing this shit in the Hondeezy, nigga. Was you dropping off in the Hyundai? No way, bro. Yeah, he was getting surgical in that field, bro.
So when you're working as a sicario, obviously there's rules that you cannot pass if you want to keep yourself alive.
Uh-oh.
Because it's a very dangerous game.
How are you here speaking to us today?
That was taught to me since the beginning. Never get high with anything that they move. In order for you to keep yourself on guard and on point on what you're doing. There's cartels that actually they pay their people with drugs, especially cartels that use methamphetamine.
Jesus, bro.
Obviously, there's people out there that will get themselves in debt with the cartel or with a drug dealer. They have no way to paying their debt.
And they die.
They get pulled in by force, and they
pulled into the cartel
maintain
by
them
force.
with crystal meth, with cocaine.
Wow.
Obviously, the people that would do drugs, you would see them lasting 3 months, 2 months. They would end up getting murdered. So for us as
that's crazy, bro.
sicarios, it'd be something easy to spot the enemy sometimes because of their drug use, because of the way that they would act in under stress or under pressure from the cartels or from the government. I think it's just more like they're using them as, how you say it?
Bait?
Cattle for the slaughter. If you're a professional, you know that what you do is you just put 2 in the chest and 1 in the head. That's it. It's better to have them dead than to have them to have evidence where the government will be able to incriminate you.
Do you feel like
I ain't gonna lie, gang. You got the shortest wingspan ever, bro. If we threw your build in 2K, you probably have a 99 3-point shot, which is probably why your was so significant or good at a hitman job, man. 99 accuracy, bro.
Mexico, if you want to kind of earn money, you have little choice but to get involved with the cartel?
You can say in a way it is, because obviously a lot of the people that I met in the cartels didn't even finish their primary school, because they didn't have the resources to look for a better education. In a part it is, in a part it's not. It's more about the influence that society gives them, the type of music that they hear, what they see on TV. That's what they feel inspired to be like that, and when in reality they have no idea what that life is all about.
Were you ever scared for your life?
Every day. That's how you live. Anybody that says that they're not scared of that,
Brother, for someone that was under constant stress, I'll be honest, bro, you look good, bro. Hairline cool, got a full facial hair, bro. You know what I'm saying? You look like you could be, 46, 35? I know that's a huge gap, but that's kind of the age range. You in that 35 to 46 look. You feel me? You look like you handled it well, bro. So salute to you, twin.
Type of life is probably lying, I think being scared is very important in order for you to keep yourself alive. Every time that I would get close to somebody, that person would get murdered, and it was just a circle that was not ending. So when talking to people that are in this environment, and when talking to people that think that they're gangsters or they're about that life, you could tell right away if they're lying or not. Just by asking them what kind of weapon they use. So you can tell when someone is an expert, and you can tell when someone is.
Oh, he was too good at this job. Hold on, bro.
We have a saying, los huevos te llevan a la destrucción.
What if I pulled up with a long revolver? Would you tell me if I'm capping, bro? You probably be able to point me out. Like, this capping. He got this long Looney Tune gun, bro. He ain't on shit.
Balls, your balls.
Yo, I had a friend, bro, in high school. Oh my God, bro. This nigga wanted to be a street so bad. And the little bro, he posted a legit revolver, bro. Like that was a Glock 19. And put the little emoji. And all my clowned his ass, man. Said this got a Looney Tune gun, bro. If a ever put up on your ass with a revolver, bro, he will not kill you. In fact, I'm gonna snatch the gun out your hand and slap you with it, bitch. Take your serious. Get this toy gun out my face. Stop right there. Come on, bro. Really? You ain't gonna squeeze, nigga. You ain't for it. You ain't gonna squeeze. Come on, bro. Like, get your ass back. No, boy.
Will get you killed right away. So you have to use the intelligence and you have to use your balls, because obviously that's what it is, you know. You can't just be running around there thinking you're the biggest and the baddest, because there's always going to be someone bigger or better than you.
I understand how you survive, man.
Police
smart.
Connected to cartels?
Yeah, definitely. Local police are 100%. State police, you could say 50-50. It's basically the same law that Pablo Escobar told the government. You know, it's plata o plomo, you know? It's money.
30 billion at the time of his death. He was in the 70s, 60s,
that don't really
50s?
give them the option of giving them money. They rather give them lead and go to war.
Wow.
Because obviously it's more like a guerrilla type war.
Guerrilla type war.
Whatever they can acquire from those.
That's exactly what happened in Vietnam, right? Holy hell, the guerrilla type warfare. You know what? I'm kind of learning that we're not too good on grounds when we go to other places across the world, right? When we go to that side of the world, because some of the terrain is very mountainy and they have a lot of jungles and all that. And with Vietnam being very swampish and jungly, there's surprise attacks everywhere, you know, and they used a lot of strategy. So a lot of our boys were unfortunately being hit and taken out in these crazy ways, right? You know, and of course, people believe that we was really sent over there just because we wanted to test new weapons out and we thought that we'll be able to conquer said place. But no, man, it ain't happen, right? And then propaganda always telling niggas, oh, we're winning. But no, that's not what happened, man, right? Realize that this war is costing too much money. We got too much people protesting, and we don't know how to fight these. You know, I tell people this, or at least I became more aware that we don't actually win a lot of wars, right? We come to a lot of, treaties and diplomacy, right? We try to use some diplomat strategy here, right? Hey, we give you these rules and regulations, or these what do you call them, man? What you call that? We'll offer this on the table, right? You do this, we do that in return, type of thing, you know. And then I don't think you really understand how much it costs to really win a war, right? Like it actually costs a ton of money. You feel me? More of the story, yeah, leave people the fuck alone, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
State government, that means rifles, that means life jackets, that means whatever they can take off their dead bodies, they'll take, then rather than give them any money to bribe them.
What was the most violent thing you've seen?
Is this the decapitation
I've seen
part?
a lot of violent things, and I would have to say this time it was a time where they picked up like around 12-15 people.
Uh-oh.
Not all of them were enemies, you know.
Hold on. Is this not the decapitation? This a different story?
Sometimes you're in the wrong moment at the wrong time.
Uh-oh.
And for hanging around with the wrong crowd, you get involved, and
oh damn.
There was women and men. I didn't take part. I was our group had just arrived.
Come on, bro. You didn't take part in the game. Really? For sure.
In the ranch where this was taking place.
Hold Well, in the ranch. Oh my God.
Their group was obviously gonna was gonna execute them, but they were obviously recording everything to send the message to the rivals. And they went at it with axes and chainsaws. And they dismembered everybody.
Wow. All right. I think that's a little bit more worse than the decapitation, right? And playing basketball with a nigga head. You talking about they dismembered everybody. What the fuck is the cartel? Like, them niggas just doing shit, man. Just, like I said, leave them niggas alone.
Why would they do that? What's the...
You said, why would they do? Mother, it's like, are you not listening to what the fuck is going on, bruh? Is she not? Why would they do that? Oh my God. Just said they did this shit to send a fucking message. We not around with you, bro. Yo, if I send you a video of me cutting a nigga arm off, you gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna leave that nigga fuck alone. You feel me? I'm gonna leave his ass alone, man. I'm gonna leave his psychotic ass the fuck alone, bro. Cause I might be out here with one arm too. You feel me? On some Monster Inc. No, gang. That's why they did it.
So basically, they want to put out a message. You know, maybe this person took money away from the cartel, or they got involved in businesses where they didn't come through. In order to make sure that other associates don't follow the same route, they put them as an example.
That's crazy.
Once the society or the people where these people are operating, they see several heads appear in the morning with a big old message, or several pieces of bodies scattered around the city, then it's easy for you to go and ask for extortion from anybody. And they with the fear that might happen to them or to their family members, they will pay.
I mean, I'll have to ask you, what was the most violent thing you've done yourself?
He thinking about this?
Things, but one in particular was, I was taking 2 recruits to do a task that was given to us.
What you mean, big bro?
These recruits obviously were new. They didn't know what they were doing. They got nervous. They came back into the car and they told me that the people that were there were armed. We pull up near this person, and this person is obviously a rival. The person in the back seat, I was driving. The person in the back seat pulled out a rifle and shot him. He missed the shot, but injured.
Terrible, bro. Rookie aim, bro.
Him on the leg.
Level 1 GTA player type aim. No.
At this moment, the rifle jammed.
Yo, that's a level 1 rookie, nigga. Level 1 thug. Get his ass up out the whip. His ass ain't ready to blow down, nigga. Hold on. Don't ever give his ass a Glock.
The recruit was panicking. I jumped out of the car, took the rifle, busted the bullet out, and cocked it back in, and I shot him again. This person was still agonizing, trying to drag himself through the pavement. The rifle jammed again.
Where'd you get this rifle from? Timu, nigga? Alright, don't ever use that again. Hold on, bruh. I'll be mad if a nigga gun jammed and I still die. Like, God gave me an opportunity to escape and I still didn't take it.
So I basically went up to him and smashed him with the butt of the rifle.
Holy shit. In broad daylight?
Till his head exploded.
Till his head exploded is nuts, gang. Oh my God, man. I've never heard that shit, man. Yeah, that's pretty violent. Said, yeah, I smashed his head open till it exploded. That's sick. Nah, man, yeah, bro. You live by yourself, nigga? You got to. You got to live on the outskirts of Oregon or something, man. There's no way you live in a society roaming around normal and shit.
And that was it. Jumped back in the car and left.
After it exploded in the head. That's crazy, man.
Obviously, there's more things that I've done but I
Incredible Hulk extra. See, them short wingspans can hit hard as fuck, boy.
I'm not willing to discuss at the moment.
Oh my God. There's something worse than that? What is worse than exploding in their head? Yo, you got it, big bro.
How many people do you think you've killed overall?
Wow, you really asked that. You know, I wouldn't even ask this. That I think it would just be insinuated that he got bodies. You feel me? This interview, you on, hey?
I've been in the game for a long time.
Oh yeah, based off the way he started, I'm already knowing he not finna give us a real number, but he just gonna say, just know I'm that. I'm him for
70
real.
probably.
More than 70 is crazy. Why aren't you in prison? Wait, how the f is he actually out here giving this interview? Did he serve time? What the f?
When we talk about all of those people killed,
You not scared, interviewer?
Have you ever thought back
Make sure no weapons is on this set.
about them, thought about their families? What were the emotions you were going through?
You have to understand that you can't take anything personal. It's only a job, you know. It's only.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Yeah, it's only a job, man. Right? I exploded a nigga head last week, chopped the body off last week. You know what I'm saying, cut his ass open, right? I didn't spread that, cut it open, nigga. I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to see what a split ass looked like. That was my goal. But I ain't take it personal, right? You know what I'm saying? This is a job. This is what I'm paid to do. Woo!
It's only business, and
Yeah, it's only business,
the
man,
moment
right?
that you do take it personal, everything goes south.
Uh-oh.
There's definitely there's honor in it.
So when you start taking it personal, man, is that
I think
because
that's the
you're
only
not
way
doing
to
it no more?
survive, you know. That's the only way that karma doesn't hit you in your back.
Oh, wow.
Is by having honor, obviously. Honor in the way that how you handle yourself, you know. Obviously, there is sometimes that I think about a lot of things every day, you know. In my case, had no family. Try to avoid being even close to anybody that you had any feelings towards. Because it could have, they could use that as leverage.
I mean,
Damn, it's a
tiring,
lonely
but it
life,
also
bro.
sounds like quite a lonely existence.
I just said that, bro.
It is. It is.
So I know you went to
Hold on, when y'all got this B-roll, did y'all just ask this nigga to be quiet and just film his ass just sitting there? I know they had to be so awkward. They just, all right, I need you to shut the fuck up, bro. Hold still and just look forward, bro. Don't even look at me, bro. Act like I don't exist. And them niggas, there we go. Yep, just like that. Yep, there we go. All right, we got it done.
prison. Can you explain
Hey, them B-rolls funny as fuck.
how and why you got there?
Yeah.
He wasn't saying there's honor in dismembering. He said it was honoring how he handled himself after taking a life. And that's how he avoided karma. Like, as soon as you start feeling feelings and emotions and start backtracking on what you doing and did, that's when things get complicated and it can lead you to being less on point and leading you to actually being an easier target.
They had killed someone.
Oh God, I like the angle. Run it back. Uh-oh.
And I went out of my way to look for these people, and
A white from the hood. Oh my God, he went savage mode. Ugly ass. You just had to go savage, bro. They killed my homeboy.
get that situation taken care of. While I was in the area where I had taken care of these people.
These people.
I was caught up by
Group of niggas.
state and federal government.
Holy.
I was arrested, taken, tortured, and then later on informed that I was being accused of murder in first degree. That's how I ended up in prison.
How long did you serve, bro?
What was the sentence?
Who in the world is
They wanted to
J-Mac?
give me 30 years of prison for murder. I only did 3 years.
They got 70 bodies, only got 3 years. That's crazy. I know they charged them just for one murder, but y'all didn't decide to do like a deeper check on this nigga? A background check or something?
Prison is a whole different ballgame to what prisoners in the U.S. might
Expect.
feel that prison is about. I've known a lot of inmates in Mexico that have been felons in the U.S. and that have spent time in federal prisons, and they tell me over there it's a 5-star hotel compared to where we're at now.
Jesus.
If you have no family, you have no clothes,
bread, no nothing.
They don't give you squat.
You just in your drawers all day.
Your family has to come in and drop you off clothes that they obviously ask of a certain color. They have to drop you off toilet paper. They have to drop you off soap, shampoo, whatever you need to keep yourself clean inside a prison. Your family has to give to you. Other than that, the prison system basically makes sure that you have 3 meals a day and water. That's all they take care of. The cells can go anything from 11 inmates to I've seen 16.
Wow.
In one cell that is meant for 4 people. So you're speaking about having people sleeping on top of the toilet, underneath the bench that you have to have your food, in the middle of the what do you call it, that little space that you have in the middle of the 2 concrete beds and 2 underneath the concrete beds. A lot of people think that correctional officers are the ones that are in charge inside. They are not.
It's the gangs.
The ones that are in charge are the inmates and the cartel that runs the prison system. Because for every prison that there is a cartel behind it. The guards are sometimes they have no option, you know. It's like they're there between the sword and the wall. If they don't cooperate with what the cartel wants,
they're gonna get decapitated.
That they're gonna be dealt with outside.
That's crazy, bro.
So they try to just keep it chill, you know, in the way that they know.
You wonder if he met Fleece Johnson?
With and who
I don't think Fleece Johnson would have survived with this, man.
And they can obviously put their hands on. They're pretty down to earth, you know, because obviously they see other co-workers get killed for trying to oppose the cartel.
Yeah, that playing hero don't work with these cartels. Leave that shit alone.
What they're doing is they're basically trying to survive and trying to get the best of it, because obviously there's a lot of bribery going on, and there's a lot of prostitution inside of prison as well with the inmates, like with the female inmates, because obviously there's prisons where there's female and male. They're in different sections, but the prison guards, their money.
That's crazy, bro.
Prostituting the female inmates that are inside. When I ended up in prison, because of the nature of my case and for the cartel that I was working for, I was privileged to be moved to a certain area where I was entitled to several stuff, and obviously I was given a job that was interrogating anybody that was coming in for drugs, for homicide, for kidnapping. And we would go in with the permission of the security of the correctional officers, pull out smartphones, start taking pictures, start interrogating inside of the prison.
Wow.
When I arrived in prison, obviously they promise you the stars, that they're going to get you out, that they're going to help you, that they're going to continue on supporting you. Obviously those are all lies. What they want is basically...
No, I'm trying to stay up, nigga. For real, I'm about to fall asleep. Like real shit. I'm trying to stay up.
You to put what you have out there that is loyal to you as a person, because they know who you are. Keep them working for their organization. So obviously, when I saw that my case was not progressing and that I had no benefits in having a lawyer from the cartels, because at the end of the day, sometimes those lawyers are working for someone else, you know. So they're not there trying to get you out. They're there to make sure that you stay in,
because they get paid for that. The jails get more money the more people is in that prison.
Washed my hands and said, you know what, I'm done with you guys. I ain't.
You told them that? Now see, this is where the story become unbelievable. There's no way you, one of the most elite hitmen, actually it might have, okay. If you was that damn good, it was like, hey, this is a little bit too dangerous.
With the rivals, I ain't with you. I just want to be left alone, because obviously my time here is gonna be long. They didn't accept that, and obviously
okay.
there was repercussions.
Is this the cut on the face or some shit? Is that what happened?
Was beaten to the degree where I
Oh my God, beating to the degree where
have a broken rib, a busted
orbital
eardrum.
holy what the damn, yo, they was just bashing on this King Kong. They King Kong the out this. Yeah, man, nah, they didn't break my face, they broke my eardrum. They busted that bitch. Who the did they sign up to beat your ass? They got Donkey Kong on this. They say, yeah, go in there, bro. He's a banana. Holy
When I got better, I spoke to a lot of people that were in the prison with me, that were Chicanos, and they weren't just part of the cartel. They were just Chicanos.
regular.
And we made a riot. We popped the prison. Like it's
So you just out roaming free, like you admitting all this shit, ain't this shit illegal?
commonly known. We murdered two of them, two of their leaders, and made a big party. We got transferred to a state prison, a maximum security state prison.
Oh wow.
And I spent another year and a half in that prison. I think
You only spent a year and a half in that prison for killing two, right, and breaking out of prison. That's nuts. Yo, justice system failed, bro.
were the most violent ones. The prison where I had come from was a prison of approximately 500 to 600 inmates.
Yo, there's no way your
And I was taken to a
tattoo is
prison where
just
there
an
was
arm and a
13,000,
face. I'm
inmates.
still looking at that, bro.
I think it's one of the one of my experiences that I will never forget. Just the amount of things that I saw inside. Ended up getting in maximum security, and the riot popped off right 2 weeks when I was in there. There was 14 people killed.
Oh wow.
The main boss was decapitated.
Oh, there we go. Yup.
And they were playing basketball in with his head.
That's crazy.
The anti-riot correctional officers came, and they knocked on the door on the
You should
maximum
get a tattoo
security
like
to try
that.
to get in, and they weren't allowed in.
For the clout.
They put all the dead bodies in the main entrance, and
Oh,
they
my
told
Lord.
them that there was no problems inside maximum security, that all they wanted was them to take their trash. For a moment, I started laughing to myself. I was like, yeah, they're not gonna listen to us. They did. They went back. The people that lift up the dead bodies and the criminal investigations came in, took their pictures and took the bodies. All that built up of violence and memories and people that you loved gone starts getting to you, starts eating up what you have left of a human inside of you. You have everything, you have money, you have drugs, you have women, but you don't have peace, you start thinking about what's there to come. After
If America wanted to, they could deal with the cartel.
You see people go left and right.
What are you bumping your head
And
for?
there's occasions where obviously you're
Trying to stay
you're
awake,
in
like I said.
gunfights that last up to 2 hours, hour and a half, and you don't really know.
No weird shit, voice soothing as fuck. I'll be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Type shit, nigga. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he gave me a pop quiz, I would fail that right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Know if you're gonna come out of those gunfights. So I started questioning everything, Started questioning who I was and why.
Drop
I
and
was
give us
there.
50. No,
If,
gang.
If
I hit
was
legs
doing
today,
that
bro.
Any honor, if it was.
By the way, I had an excellent leg day today, gang. I can't even lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Leg day was so smooth, bro. Like, it feels good hitting legs after like a week or some shit. Cause last week I rolled my ankle and now I'm back. You feel me? But got in the gym, hit legs, and smooth, bro. And then too, there was hardly anybody in the gym. That shit just, and I like to dance and shit in the gym. Like I'm a dancing. You feel me? I like to dance and all that. So I'm just dancing, vibing, hitting legs and shit. So it was cool, bro. W workout.
worth it.
You go to LA or Planet?
I wasn't about to go back to prison. So mentally I was preparing myself to obviously get murdered, you know. And end my life in combat. But like I said, I started questioning everything because of the level of stupidity of other lieutenants, and knowing how the game works. You know, you're just a pawn for the real people that are making money.
Right.
They're not gonna worry for you. They're not loyal to you.
Right.
You're just something that can be replaced by something else.
Right. That's crazy, gang. That's crazy. Tight shit.
I speak 2 languages. I speak English.
Tight shit.
Spanish. I'm not someone that is stupid.
Tight shit.
Survived this long, like there should be a purpose of why I'm still alive.
No, real.
Because in reality, I was looking for a way out. You know.
Yeah, bro.
I still had bottled up the emotions of living in a scarred family, and especially the trauma that you go when you see your own father do something like that.
Right.
Like it was around January.
Nigga said react harder.
It was cold. We were up in the mountains, and
I'm trying, bro.
in my head, we were going into some conflict with another lieutenant that basically wanted to take what I had. So he was trying to get me killed at the same time. And it was killing the lieutenant and getting into more problems with the cartel, and running to another cartel for trying to get help, obviously. Or it was leaving everything the way it was, you know, just leaving everything behind.
I ain't gonna lie, mind blanked for like the last 7 minutes, gang. Swear to God. Only thing I remember is that you cut his head off and then play basketball with his body or his head. And I had the criminal investigators come and pick up the bodies from that one prison break. But other than that, last 7 minutes, mine went straight to static, gang. I'll be honest with you, bro. Wake up! I gotta wake up, wake up. Let's wake up.
Just got my person out of there, and that's what I did.
Shoot.
Left my rifle, took my vest off, left the drugs that we had in the car, left the money that I had in the car.
Wait, what you mean, bro?
Stole one of their pickups and just drove until the gas ran out.
And you think you safe now? Sorry.
What about your family? You talked about your mom and your siblings. Are you still in contact with them?
Yeah, I'm in contact with them. I haven't seen my mom since 17 years.
Wow.
That's the last time I saw her, 17 years ago.
Wow.
So it's been a long ride by myself. I am in contact with them, you know. There was a point where they didn't really, we had no communication.
Tay, bro, do you enjoy the content you make?
It was like,
honest question.
Now you remember.
For the most part, yeah. Like,
now you remember.
I don't think I've ever disliked any video of mine. And if I dislike it, I don't post it. You know what I'm saying?
Where you have a brother? Like, you guys shouldn't be crying.
How much push-ups should a grown man be able to do?
We all take our decisions, and we have to live with our consequences. So
as much as
if
you can, bro.
Happens to me, then don't worry about it. Let the dogs eat me.
You don't need to do push-ups when a nigga can blow your ass down with a switch.
That's the life I chose.
Loser answer?
That's what I would say.
What about your dad?
Nah. Probably put a bullet in his head.
No, that's facts, man. I agree with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you saw some. Your dad did some crazy shit. Hey, you got my full support, twin, for real.
If I couldn't when I was younger, when I'm older, then definitely, you know.
When you older, you already older, nigga. Oh shit, we gotta make no. You know what? Let me stop talking. Let's keep going. This is a crazy shot right here, gang. What did you tell that nigga to do when y'all took that bean roll, nigga? Yeah, just like that, man. Yup, just look. No, hold on. Move your face to the side a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect, man. Just stay there. Don't breathe. Just stare at the camera.
What is the future for you?
Like, okay, how long is this shot gonna be? Like, come on, gang.
What are you looking forward to?
Do you enjoy what you do on streams?
Nowadays,
boxing for the most part, yeah, bro.
I've always been into combat sports. We have a group of kids in Mexico that we help out. Obviously,
you be getting to the twin. Hell no.
Give them the best advice to avoid.
Y'all should know this, gang. I tell y'all, like, I don't do the whole shit. Telling y'all been low energy lately. That's cap. Y'all say that all the time. What the fuck? Like what?
One
Say that because the numbers aren't the same. I hate when they do that. Oh my God, you changed. You changed. As if I have not been cracking jokes the entire time. For 2 hours already. Yo, see that number drop. Dude, you. Is everything okay, man? Like, I can't control this shit. Unfortunately, we had a post CP in my Discord, so I ain't getting the notice no more. You feel me? So now I gotta rebuild this shit another way, cause I'll be if I start another Discord. I don't watch Discord, and I'm not on Discord to even trust with Discord. You feel me? So instead of me running into the issue and problem of abusing trusting, you feel me? Cause I want to act like they didn't know who the fuck did it, but you know I don't know, but whatever. I'm not doing that shit again, right? Fuck no, got me fucked up, bro.
has been through, you know. So for me, it's if I can put in
You need a blue chew dog.
small seed of help.
Why I say that?
In order for our future generations, I'd rather do that than anything else. Than try to look to make money or try to be in a better position. I'm not worried about that because I've already been there. You know, I've had all the money in the world and it doesn't really give you anything. You're still empty. I've grown up without a father. You know, I know the consequences of being alone in life and where it's led me. I think Mexico has that problem that most of the families are broken up. You see kids running around 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, you know. And sometimes they just need that extra motivation of someone that believes in them. So that's what's there for me right now.
I appreciate that, Brevin.
quite
Appreciate
a
you
lot
looking out,
there.
twin.
Do you think
But no,
this
I'm
had an
perfectly
impact on
fine, big
you?
dog.
Do you
Trust.
think there's any...
It's just like I worked out today. You feel me? Expended a lot of energy, you know, and I stayed up to 5 in the morning. You feel me? If y'all don't know, I edit all my videos. You feel me? So after stream, I get straight to editing these long streams and shit. You feel me? So it take a long time to upload and all that extra shit. I'm up for a while. You need to spread your ass. You know what? I'm gonna just time you out, man. Yeah, I ain't timed your ass out this stream. Let's get you a cool little time out. Let's take a chill pill. All right. You know, some freak shit, man.
I suffer with PTSD.
All right, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm done with this shit. W fit. Oh shit, man. Gnarly lifestyle, dude. Right. I'm glad that he's able to share a story, but like, I'm very confused on how this nigga's walking free, right? But hey, you know, I'm glad that he turned a new leaf, and I'm hoping that things do get better for his ass, right? Yeah, all right, let's go. That'll be vid. Yo, deadass, I heard from a woman that twerking distresses them. I don't know who the f he was talking to. He must have been talking to Cardi B or some shit. If you don't get rest, I'm going to whoop you on Mortal Kombat. Nah, bro, you good on that side. Mans be hella busy and your energy still be top tier. This is why you're my favorite creator. You inspire me to just keep working, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Click on the pin now. What is this shit, man?
Stay out the kitchen.
Black, white, hold on. Oh, my God. No, you didn't, bro. When they make this vid, twin, hold on. Y'all know I like a good glizzy. I like a good glick. Ugh. A good glicky glick, dog. Oh, did he? Type shit. All right. We got black versus my white counterpart. We try each other's glickies. It's a glickathon in this bitch. You cannot get in, my nigga. You feel me? Taste war. Put that glick on your tongue and suck it. All right, now I'm doing the most. Let me chill. If you don't know, I used to be a very heavy glick connoisseur, right? I used to like the turkey franks, beef franks, and then before that, I used to eat the pork franks. Pork franks start tasting like worms and shit. It was too soft. It had no crunch to it, right? It was no really good taste. Then we upgraded to beef. Beef was good for a little minute, man, right? Used to eat 4 of them at the same time. Add some Swiss cheese on that. Mayo, mustard. got me a hot dog sandwich. But then beef started tasting like water and meat. And that was just weird, nigga. Right? Left this weird, nasty ass aftertaste in my mouth. Then we went to Turkey Frank's. Now, if I'm being honest, Turkey Frank's top tier right now. I ain't gonna catch you. Now, have I had a hot dog within the last 5 months? No. I haven't ate a hot dog in a long ass time. You feel me? Cutting back on the sodium, right? Eating strictly ground beef, eating quesadillas, eating turkey burgers and eggs and shit. You feel me? We on some more healthy shit, you know? But regardless, I know what a glick glick looks like. So let's see if my whites can make a good glick glick. Let's get it.
My guess, a black chef.
Fancy. Basic.
I would have to say a white chef.
I've never seen a white hot dog, man. No, okay, hold on. This right here look like some white people. I ain't gonna lie. Putting jalapenos on that and mustard, that's a sick combo. I'm already knowing.
Now this is a hot dog.
Hold on. I'm acting like we have to guess. We don't have to guess. They gonna show us who make the hot dogs.
Hi, my name is Danica.
Hi, my name is Isaiah.
Hi,
Isaiah.
my name's Christina.
Christina.
Look who's back. Hi, my name's Rob, and today we're trying each other's hot dogs.
If you would like to be in a video,
Make sure you check out the description below.
hot dogs for me is a nice go-to meal.
It's a pastime. It's something you get at a baseball game, a high school football game.
It gives me a summer feel.
I've never. Hey, a light skinned hot dog is crazy, gang. I say that and I ate a turkey frank, but this just don't look right. Like something is off about this frank. A turkey frank ain't supposed to be this long. That's the problem, right? Turkey franks are a little bit shorter. They don't stick out the bun. What type of hot dog is this, nigga? This look like a. This is a skinny glizzy. Get this shit off my screen. You serve this to me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm throwing it back in your fucking chest. Ew.
Feel when I eat a hot dog. Like I'm just at the pool, hot, breezy.
I ain't gonna lie, eating a hot dog at the pool is sick. That's up. Ain't gonna lie, man. That's probably one of the worst places to eat a hot dog, man. You gonna get chlorine on the bun and shit. Trust me, I've done that. When I tell you I used to eat a whole bunch of hot dogs, I had some weird experiences with them, nigga. Not like that. Not on some crazy shit, you feel me? But like, eat it. Now, you know what? Let me stop talking. That sounds crazy too.
Hot dogs to me.
That looks amazing. Oh my God. I will bust that down. No water in it. No lubricant, right?
Usually mean drunkenness. When I do eat one, it has to be an amazing one that's craveable. And the
Oh no, lady said she get drunk. Tay, why you keep mentioning this stream? The testosterone from the workout messed up your mind. Okay, I don't think I've been saying this. Have I been saying that? I could have sworn I ain't been saying this entire stream until now, man.
A hot dog is a special creation.
Y'all keep saying I always think about. What's up with y'all, man? I think y'all think about that shit more than the next. Don't even include me in that conversation, bro.
Different concoction.
I guess it's kind of a taco sandwich hybrid.
But like, hot dogs came from New York or Chicago.
Go ahead and include me, nigga. I ain't mentioning shit about this entire stream besides glicks. I said glicks. Y'all talking about. What's on your mental, man? Right? Freaky frog.
Hot dogs originated somewhere like Europe or something like that.
Germany is probably my guess.
Nah, Germans, they eat the out of them sausages, man. They wake up sausage. Go to sleep, sausage. Take a nap, sausage. When I see these make a sausage cuisine, I said this shit is nasty as. My German, we gotta recalibrate y'all entire food system, man. I looked up German food and all I seen was straight sausage, straight meat, literally cylinder-shaped meat, nothing else. Don't know why, but that's how my German get down. Ugh.
Bratwurst, definitely.
Fat glick, ill.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, bratwurst probably one of the best type cylinder meat ever, nigga. If anything, I will eat a bratwurst. I'll be honest with y'all. Bratwurst with one of those, what's the little bunny, the blue bunny, bruh? The bunny bread? I don't know what the name name is, you know what I'm saying? But shout out him. His buns, oh my God. Best buns in the world, my nigga. Them rabbit ass buns with this cylinder meat with barbecue sauce. Excellent eats, my nigga.
German thing. I think the main difference between a black and white hot dog would be
It gotta be the sauces.
toppings.
There we go. Yup.
Black hot dog would have more cheese and more meat, and I feel like the white hot dog would be probably mayo on it.
I think.
Hold on. Okay, no, mayo's a thing. Okay, unless I'm white. Hold on. My great grandfather. Was it my great grandfather? Yeah, my great grandfather was white. So shout out him, bro. That might be in the ancestor. That might be my DNA just to put mayo on my hot dog. I don't care what nobody say. Mayo on hot dogs is amazing. Mayo, I ain't gonna say anything because not everything need mayo on it, you know what I'm saying? But mayo, W sauce. I don't care what nobody's saying.
Black people are gonna.
You lying, dead ass, bro. Like my great grandfather was black. I mean, white.
Longer than white people.
I would definitely say I'm competitive. I don't like to lose at anything.
Everyone says my hot dogs are good, my food is good. I make it with love.
If you watch the fish and chips video, you can.
My great grandfather loved him some chocolate. Ugh. I'm so serious. I'm not lying about that shit.
I'm extremely competitive.
I definitely think I am going to win. Just go ahead and give me the awards now.
I don't like your No, I'm trolling. I actually don't even know who gonna win. Hold on. What is this? I ain't gonna lie. My white ain't winning this. I'm sorry. Just off the rip, these look disgusting. Like this. Rob, get your off this. What's her name? Caitlin. What the fuck is this? Look like you just threw some onions on that bitch, call it a day, and try to throw some chipotle sauce on it. That look creative as hell. It look like, what is that, mayo, mac and cheese or some shit? I ain't gonna lie, I might have to deduct points if you put mac and cheese and mayo on the burger, on the bun. It look like she got some like chocolate cake on the side, and this look hella good, so let's get it. Ranch on dogs.
I brought my chili cheese surprise.
Hold on. Oh my God. Never mind, that's not chocolate milk, but that's chili cheese. Still give you the bubble guts. This is definitely excellent eats right here.
Also,
I love a chili cheese dog.
Cheese Fritos as well. I started off with boiling my hot dog in.
I'm not gonna lie, this already 10 out of 10. She won this competition. That's it. Chili cheese dog is legit the best type of wiener. Oh wow. Best type of glick that you can eat.
Broth, and then I melted some butter so I could add on.
What type of hot dog did you use though?
In the oven. I used canned chili, and then I used fresh cheese, onions, and green onions.
I've never heard of unfresh cheese. What the fuck? Just be saying I use fresh cheese. What? Never heard of that, but let's go.
And then for my chili cheese Fritos, I pretty much just used the same chili. I put some Fritos up in there, fresh cheese.
Oh, yeah, baby girl won this. She won this. I'm sorry, chat. She won.
Added some sour cream and added onions on there as well.
You did your thing. There's no one beating this hot dog. If she don't win this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not watching this again.
Special ingredient would
Danica. Why is her name spelled how I actually thought it was? That's so close to the nigga. It's so crazy. Family didn't give a holy shit. The nigga butters her hot dog butts before adding in her ingredients. I ain't gonna lie, to my black counterpart, we gotta be a little bit more creative with these names, man. That's too close to the. Swear to God, it is, man. That's up.
Be buttering the.
We just gonna call her Baby D. You know what I'm saying?
Buns, because don't nobody want no hard buns, okay? My friends and family love my cooking. I haven't had any complaints yet. I think my hot dog is gonna win today because it's just flavorful, cheesy. I feel like everyone's gonna love it.
The nigga's hot dog.
Chili cheese dog, classic.
Ooh, they look good.
Man, oh man, look at that.
Rob, if you get some hate in, I promise you, bro.
Sour cream,
I'ma elbow you in your chest.
Like cheddar.
It looks nice. It looks like it's warm, fluffy.
Nice little parfait of chili over here.
Looks like a side of chili with some.
I would
flakes.
eat her from the back if she made this for me.
Chili or something on the middle. Nice eye candy.
Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna try the chili first, and then
where your fork at, man? It's fire.
Good. I like it.
This is comfort
Nigga, did
food
you move out the sour cream, nigga? Yo, you weird, bruh.
at its finest. And because it's done up all cutesy, it tastes even better.
I taste the chili. Say some meat in there too, and
I ain't gonna lie, this look like he eat Fruit Loops. I'm not with the gang.
that sour cream.
I like the crunchiness. It's definitely some sort of corn chip. Only thing is I wish there was a little bit
Rob just eat straight butter.
more salt in the chili.
Oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. That's what I think about when I see this nigga Rob. Oh, la 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 la.
Only negative so far.
Yeah, it's actually just a little bit too crunchy for me, right? It's not really hitting at all, right? You know, it's that's my only complaint right now. But we're going to continue this meal.
Now let's go into this.
They said Nick saying that Nick. Oh my God, y'all gotta eat that.
Like a
What you mean? Where's the bite? Do you got 3 fingers? Yo, why this look so crazy from this angle, twin? Whoa. Ha. His hand. But where did you bite the hot dog, nigga? Trying to be cute and if you don't put that in your mouth, nigga, eat that.
traditional chili cheese dog.
It's the perfect amount of chili. It's not too much.
My nigga took it. That looks sick. I ain't gonna. Never mind. I don't want to see your bite off a dog. I've never seen another nigga bite off a hot dog. Nigga, this look illegal to look at. Rob, stop showing me this gang. This look inappropriate as fuck. Oh God, move.
It's not too little. And who doesn't love chili?
Not too little. Whoa.
I feel like I'm tasting nothing. Flavor is bland.
Always gotta hate looking. Man, God, what you mean? How the how is a chili hot dog bland? I've never heard a nigga say some shit like that. What you put up? You season a chili hot dog? What was you looking for? I mean, hot dog with chili and cheese on it, gang. Let's be so for real. I ain't gonna lie, you doing the most, twin. Lock in, bro.
Even though there's cheese on it, I do not taste it.
I love.
Nah, he digging this. That has to be the most I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, there's cheese on my sandwich, but I don't taste it. Really? Come on now. Let's be so for real, gang.
The side, it's fantastic. Sour
Bro, I'm telling you, Danica is supposed to win this. If she don't win, I'm gonna be pissed, bro.
cream, delicious. Green onions, delicious. Chili, crispy corn chips, delicious. You can do no wrong with that combo.
The one thing I really like about it is the scallions. I mean, look at that. It adds such a beautiful color. This would be a great thing to really enjoy as you're watching the ball game.
I love the bread. The bread is delicious.
I think I'm fucking with Rob, man. I'm fucking with my nigga Rob, man. He like baseball. I hate baseball. I'm not watch that. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would not mind going to a baseball game, but it gotta be on some chill shit, though. You feel me? Because I'm not gonna be watching it for real. I'm just like, it's just strictly for the ambiance and the vibes. You feel me? Because I believe baseball games are like, they supposed to be peaceful. Ain't nobody going to the
Delicious. It's soft.
baseball game fire. So you telling me you sit 9 innings in a hot ass sun, nigga? What a nerd, nigga. Oh my God, get a load of this guy, man. Holy shit. I might time your ass out because you go to a baseball game, bro. Dweeb.
I love the sausage too. That was juicy.
The only way this could be better.
Whoa, what was juicy, gang?
Soft and tasty. I love
As you're watching the ball game.
I love the bread. The bread is delicious. It's soft and tasty. I love the
Nah,
sausage.
he a
too.
booty.
That
He
was
eat
juicy.
booty. He
The
eat
only way this
ass.
could be
Okay.
better is if it had jalapenos, because it needs a little spice and pizzazz.
I think the one thing
Everything tight, spicy for yo, Jennifer. Come on. All right. 1 pinch of salt. Oh my God, that is so flavorful. Jen, relax. All right. Caitlin, it's okay. No.
this hot dog is missing is just some salt, some sort of spicy mustard or brown mustard.
See, you ain't dipped the hot dog in the chili mac, okay? You was supposed to dip that shit in with the Fritos, with the chili, with the sour cream, gang. Y'all don't know how to terrorize that glick when you get it, nigga. Y'all just wasting that, bro.
Would add a lot of flavor to this bad boy.
I feel like it needs more onion, just a little bit more cheese as well.
If I had to guess who made this, I would say
It was a just say it. Katie, say it.
it was a black chef.
It was a black. It was one of them blacks. That made it. Are you sure that's your? Yes, it was black. I know when a makes something. This is made.
It has a lot of flavor. It's really tasty.
Probably.
You know, us white folk, we do not use flavor, bitch. I taste that salt, and I almost killed myself. It was so spicy. All right.
White person's glizzy. There's not.
Rob, come on now. You know, well, you ain't never seen a white man make something this creative. All right, bro, let me stop, man.
A lot of just
hey, man.
distinct flavors in it.
I would have to say a white chef. I don't taste anything in the hot dog.
Y'all, it's like, what are you supposed to taste in a hot dog, bro? I honest to God, they acted like you supposed to have like salt, garlic pepper, some maple wood. Like, why? Who sees? I never in my life have seasoned a hot dog. If you were seasoning your hot dog, I'm telling you, it's going to taste nasty. You don't season a hot dog, bro. That's like me seasoning a bologna sandwich. Who does that?
Flavor. Where's the flavor?
What flavor are you looking for, gang? I hate when lie, bro.
I would rate this
Oh,
dish
God.
an 8.5 out of 10. It has
I only fuck with Caitlin's rating because everybody else, bro, y'all is bullshitting, gang. The was supposed to win this, but you know how it is.
all of the flavor.
Overall, I have to give this plate an 8. The bun is good.
You said all that just to give her an 8, nigga? Man, you a false claiming that, man. This nigga, man.
Good. The sausage is delicious. This over here, chip cup, is A1. I love it.
I would rate this hot dog a 5 out of 10.
Okay, Rob always giving ratings. Always, bro. We already knew Rob Hayden was going to give a fucked up rating. We saw what he did in the fish fry video.
It's a good hot dog, but it's not a great hot dog.
All right.
Today, I brought my jalapeno beef.
Now, see, you nasty eating jalapenos on a hot dog. That's sick. Nah, bro, I know your fart just smelled diabolical. Oh my God, dude. A booty hole of just fart spray and shit. Man, that don't even make sense. It's how bad it smells.
First things first, I sliced up the jalapenos. The core of this bad boy is a bacon wrapped dog. I take some toothpicks and I wrap the bacon around.
Okay, you see, you know what you should have did, gang? Remove the jalapenos and throw some chili cheese on that bitch with the bacon wrapped hot dog, right? That would have been fired. But you doing the absolute most with these jalapenos. Nobody's eating this shit.
This hot dog. I throw it on a skillet with some butter, let it all cook up. I take the toothpicks out, let that crisp up the other sides, throw some cheddar cheese.
That bread look dry as hell, man.
The dogs.
Dry just like that nigga lips in the hand. Hold on.
And let that melt. Throw it on your bun, throw the mustard, jalapenos, good to go. Pretty quick and simple to do. The longest time consuming part is wrapping the hot dogs with the bacon. I think my special ingredient would be the jalapeno mustard and the melted cheddar.
Jalapeno mustard. This legit how a white person make jalapeno mustard. Legit. This is legit how a white would do this shit, right? Not actually, you know, grounding up the jalapeno, mixing it to the mustard. No, I'm gonna just cut 3 raw slices and throw it on top of the mustard and call it jalapeno mustard. This is brilliant. What a genius, man. Rob, you're gonna get a 4 for this hot dog. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody eating this shit, man.
So you got a whole bunch of flavor and a whole lot of cushion in your bite. I think the other contestants will like my food today as long as they like spice. If they don't like spice, they're probably gonna choke on camera. I think my hot dogs are gonna win today because I got bacon, I got the jalapeno mustard, and I got cheddar
There's no
cheese
way you
on
believe
this
you
bad boy.
gonna win this. Who likes spicy wieners, my nigga? No one eating it. No one eating it.
I'm seeing
This is nuts.
some nice big jalapenos.
Smells.
Oh my God, Caitlin. Jalapenos? Really? Jalapenos. So I'm seeing some really big, like, jalapenos, right? Slices. And today we're just gonna take a full mouthful of it. Just throat it, right? Just put it all inside my mouth hole and gargle that bit.
hot and spicy.
I am not a spicy girl, okay?
If they don't like spice, they're probably gonna choke on camera.
Looks like it's
Y'all
gonna...
must not f Ice Spice music then. Type. That was a terrible joke.
It
My
is a burnt hot dog.
bad. Yeah, that's burnt.
Some mustard, cheese.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead, put my big girl drawers on, and try this.
I can tell that the heat from the jalapenos is creeping.
The jalapeno, it was
It take the flavor.
as spicy as I thought it was gonna be.
I feel like my whole mouth is just ringing on fire from the jalapenos.
That's definitely some
That takes the flavor away, bro. It's overkill, gang.
bacon on that dog.
What's good, Tony? First time I've been in the stream, been watching your
I like
videos
the
for
crunch of
years.
that
Each
bacon.
time will
That
make me
bacon was
laugh
A1.
to the
But my
fullest.
lips are on
Appreciate that,
fire
Zeno.
right now.
I didn't really taste as much cheese as I thought I would. I did taste the mustard.
I love mustard, so
I
I'm
love
not mad
mustard
at
too.
it.
I ain't
What
gonna
they
lie.
did really well with this sausage is I like the way they place the jalapenos, the way they wrap the bacon on the hot dog. Honestly, the bacon is to a excellent crisp.
I do like the bacon dog, but the bacon, I would have liked it a bit more crunchy.
Something that I really like
The
about this
bacon!
hot dog is the unexpected heat from the jalapenos.
From the jalapenos. It was way too hot, and it didn't register with my mouth. It just didn't. No.
Hot dog itself is really juicy and tasty.
Juicy
What
and
they could have done better
thought.
was
It's
not as
thought.
many jalapenos, no mustard, and just the bacon wrap with the cheese. That would have been perfect.
It's just a safe dog. The flavor is not like really popping. Mine's is definitely better than this one.
The bun is kind of falling apart, so I don't know if I love that part.
Honestly, I would have to say a white chef. It's so spicy, and the placement of the jalapenos.
I feel like a white chef made this because it's mustard and no ketchup. Black people love ketchup.
I must not be black. I don't like ketchup for real. I'll be so honest. I'm not a ketchup. I'm not really a sauce for real. You know what I'm saying? If I got chicken tenders, I want barbecue sauce or honey mustard, bro, or ranch. Ketchup is the last thing I'll eat. Like I don't even eat my fries with ketchup, chat. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not gonna lie. You're not wrong on the tender soul. There are shells for making glicks. Said gay. I'm gay because I don't want. All right, bro. Fat forehead on her.
If I had to guess if a white chef or black chef made this, I would say a white chef because it seems kind of basic.
Oh, it's crazy how we use stereotypes to pick judge hot dogs, right?
1 to 10, I'll rate this dish
A 5.
a 6.
Be
1 to 10,
generous.
I give it a good 6.
I would
That shit was trash. Rob, you lost.
rate
This
this
nigga
dish a 7.5 out of 10.
Katie, what the? Jennifer, why? Sarah, I'm sick of this shit, all right? Lock in. Get that shit a fucking what you call it. You too nice, sir. You gotta put the hammer down. Be real with these, right? I'm gonna give you the hard R pass in the next scene. All right? Use it. I'm trolling.
Today I brought my glizzy and I have on it chili cheese, sour cream. It's kind of nostalgic.
Actually, hold on, gang. No, he won. This is a perfect hot dog, bro. I can't count. Marcus, bro. Is that this nigga named Marcus? I'm gonna call your ass Dante. Nigga. My name Dante Didi. This shit look delicious, bro. I ain't gonna lie with you. This shit look amazing, bro. The one thing I just don't like is how like that bun might need a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it look like it need to be a little bit softer, but the chili cheese is gonna make the bun even more soft. So, W combo.
I grew up on hot dogs and
The only thing I don't like is the yellow peppers. That shit nasty as f. You didn't need that.
I love it. I put probably about 10 hot dogs into a bowl. I boiled them and then I heated up my cheese, put that on top. I heated up my chili, put that on.
Sloppy ass dog, dripping ass dog. That's a crate. I never heard anything say dripping ass hot dog.
I made it. I make my food with love.
This name is Isaiah. How did I not know that? I call this name Marcus or Dante. look like an Isaiah.
If I could say anything that doesn't belong on a hot dog, mustard, pickles, anything sour.
No, I don't with this. You say anything sour, but put sour cream on that. I hate it. Who the f is putting actual sour on a hot dog? Like, what? You put a lemon on a hot dog, nigga?
I think my hot dog is gonna win because overall I have the best looking hot dog. It looks delicious.
Nah, you got this nasty yellow peppers, man. I don't f with the bell peppers. Get that shit off there. The onions I f with, but the bell peppers, hell no. Get that shit gone, bro.
Now this is a hot dog.
This is definitely a chili cheese dog.
I see some sour cream.
Chili, you got relish.
Okay, they got a
Nick said relish. Yeah, I know his ass ain't cook. Said the bell peppers was relish. Isn't that nuts? Rob, how are you even invited on this show, nigga?
cheese sauce. They did something a little different.
It smells like a
ass.
baseball game.
Look at that.
Everything's combined together and it's not really standing out.
I don't like the bread. It's giving like great value bread. You
Yeah,
can tell
that
because
bread, yeah, that bread looking kind of, you know what I'm saying, like you just put that bitch out the freezer and it's been in that bitch for like 10 weeks.
they have like all the ash marks on here.
All right, let's try it.
I like it.
They boiled the hot dog. I can tell that because it don't have any crisp to it, which is fine.
It kind of encompasses all the different types of traditional hot dogs.
This yellow part, that's more of like just melted cheddar cheese. They're definitely in my camp.
The cheese sauce is good. I just wish it was a little bit more flavorful.
The flavor that sticks out to me the
Yo, her ebonics is so like sinner, man.
most is the nacho cheese and the sour cream combo.
What I like about this hot dog, they did use a cheese sauce.
This is a good bun. When you go to the grocery store, you see the flour residue on there, you're gonna wanna buy it. So I like it.
I like all of the different flavors.
As
that
long
are
as my bun is soft, I'm cool with it.
going on in this. The relish is a really fun touch to make it.
Relish, my is bell pepper. What's up with y'all? These ain't cooks. What the f are you talking about?
That nostalgic tradition.
That nostalgic flavor of the relish. Oh my God, Brittany, f me. All right, let me stop, man. My bad.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
I don't like about it is the sour cream on top. I could have done without that. This is a boiled hot dog. I feel like they should have fried it.
When you have too much.
Nah, she definitely black. Her name definitely meets up the part. The right? I've never heard of a fried hot dog. That's crazy. I'm black as hell and I would never eat some shit like that. That just sounds like, hey, give me high cholesterol. Fuck it, I don't care about my body no more.
It's chili, it's falling all over the place. Just do one small layer of chili, you're good.
I think I would like it more if it had bigger sausage because they're.
Of course you would, Sarah. I would like it more if it had just like bigger sausage. I just want some sausage, right? I just like sausage. Give me some of that sausage. Chill.
There's so many toppings that it's overpowering the meat.
Overpowering the meat. I need to taste that sausage. I need to taste that sausage. Oh God, it's sausage, man.
Itself.
Give me a good sausage.
Bread is ashy. Maybe a white person that buys it. So this could be a white person.
Gang, you didn't even eat that bitch, bro.
Say a white chef definitely made this because they put sour cream on top, and I feel like that's a dead giveaway.
Didn't you just use sour cream in your chili? What are we talking about, man? Oh my God.
I guess I'm
The
gonna
irony.
say a white chef made this. It has all of those like stereotypical flavors.
I'm gonna say it's a 6.
I'm gonna go ahead and rate this one a 5.
Isaiah, they think you were Oreo, nigga. Oh, bro, hold on, bro. This black versus white shit is hilarious, gang. Oh my God.
I would rate this hot dog.
Why does she put emphasis on all her vowels? I will rate this hot dog an 8.
8 out of 10.
I rate this hot dog 8 out of 10. Her name Christina. God damn it, I'm getting these names wrong. Rob, Maxwell, and Christina.
Today I brought the Figgy Smalls hot dog. I just
Figgy
feel
Smalls?
like this would be a notorious hot dog. It starts
Oh,
off
no.
with a bacon wrap.
I'm not gonna lie. Why does her hot dog damn near look the best? Presentation wise, I'll be honest with y'all. This look pretty good.
hot dog rubbed with some Dijon mustard, and then on the inside
Dijon
of the bun
mustard?
is a fig balsamic
Dijon.
cheese topped with slow cooked caramelized onions, charred jalapeno relish,
Charred?
drizzled with a garlic
Drizzled?
aioli with some crispy onions,
With some crispy
topped on
onions?
top in a
Oh!
toasted brioche.
Toasted
bun.
brioche?
The special ingredient
Special ingredients?
is probably the fig jam.
The
It's
fig,
winner.
fig.
Thank
Oh
you.
no, what? You lost me with the what the. Twin, you had me in the first half. Then you talking about you put fig jam on a sausage. Sick. I ain't gonna lie, man. Any telling me they putting fig sauce on a sausage gotta get blown down with that blicky. 10 shots in your body. Fig jam? You doing too much.
The other contestants are gonna like my dish. It is a little bit sweet, a little bit savory.
Nah, who want a
smoky,
sweet hot
a
dog,
little bit
man?
Spicy. You can't go wrong.
What do you think? Why did you ruin this sausage?
A nice glazed bun.
Look at the bun.
Oh yeah, my Maxwell is Oreo for sure, man. A nice glazed bun, mate. Amazing, eh? My name is Taileon, and I made this hot dog. I actually put bell peppers on my wiener, right? And I don't know why, but I believe that I can win. Here, that's terrible, man. Get his ass out of there, dog. Actually, the only person I seen that made like a reasonable hot dog gang is Danica, to be real with y'all, bro. Her looked the most normal. Everybody else looked like you just tried too hard and failed at it. I'll be real with y'all, man.
Looks cute, okay?
Y'all sniffing the out that hot sausage, actually.
Like some soy sauce or something, I'm not sure.
That's
I
the
don't know if
fig.
that's barbecue sauce, because it looked too dark to be barbecue sauce.
I feel like it's almost like a sauerkraut type of flavor.
I feel like it's actually a sauerkraut type of flavor. I can't wait to dive in. Yeah, this is actually going to be a good meal. Yeah, dude, holy shit. Yeah, we're going to just get right to grubbing. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Seriously, dude, holy shit. I can't wait to put this sausage inside my mouth. You like sausages? Oh, really? I didn't know you were a sausage connoisseur like me. Yeah, on a daily average, I eat about like 10 sausages. Yeah, how big is your sausage? You like big sausages, man? I'm a sausage freak. Yeah, no, you're not gonna out-sausage me. Give me some of your sausage.
Cheddar cheese.
Ranch?
Looks like we have like a aioli type of sauce.
Maybe
I thought this nigga's about to say the aerial of a nipple. Holy shit. I was like, what the f? Where's he going with this, man? I never heard of that.
caramelized onions on here.
Oh, I'm so scared to eat this.
Just put it in your mouth, man. Eat that sausage. Ugh.
That's got some flavor. You know what I'm saying?
I can't really tell what this white sauce is on the top.
Hold on. What was the white sauce? Was it mayo, nigga?
I don't really like it like that.
I'm tasting so many different things.
I don't like it like that, for real though. Like, bitch, what?
This is some good, nice type of bread. You know, it's soft, it's doughy.
The
Yeah,
brown
this is some good
sauce,
type of bread, man.
whatever
It's a
that
nice
is,
soft
it tastes
bun.
like it's probably like sweet and sour or something. Tastes
yeah,
a
that's-
bit tangy.
That's
Give me
we
a
like
honey
tangy,
mustard
man.
flavor,
Yeah.
or something tarty, or something sour. My taste buds don't recognize.
This nigga has like he shaved his goatee before this. I can see it, and it just looks so weird. Like I couldn't imagine him with a beard, my nigga. I see that. I just peeped that, man.
As anything that's on this sausage.
Man, do I love that brown mustard.
I don't actually like the sausage. It's not as good as I thought.
That was
Fucking.
That was a lot.
What I do love about this hot dog is the bun. It tastes like a brioche bun. It has a nice crisp to it.
The sauteed onions really complement the hot dog. They add
Sauteed
so much
onions, man. They
flavor to it.
What I
add a
liked
lot of
about
flavor
this
to
hot
it,
dog
yeah.
was the bun was nicely glazed, it was soft, and I liked it, the sausage.
What I don't like
Then they
about
say,
it
I like it,
is
the sausage.
that brown weird sauce. I don't know what that is.
That's booty. That's booty juice. All right, took it straight out the anal, straight out the ass. Spread that like butter. That was actually disgusting. What I just said. I'm sorry. That was highly inappropriate. That's ill.
Just give something tangy, and I don't like it.
One thing I think you could do better with this bad boy is just add like some bacon to it.
I think something they could have done
This nigga Rob a fat ass.
better with this glizzy.
Okay. You know what would really go well with this sausage, man? Some bacon, dude. Yeah, it's gonna just bust open your arteries, dude. Yeah, it's gonna bust inside you. Those flavors. Oh shit! I mean, I'm just foaming at the mouth thinking of it, dude. Yeah. How about we touch our sausages together, man, and explore each other's bodies? Oh, you're not into that? My bad. Sorry. Go ahead and eat your sausage in peace, man. I'll just sit here and watch. Yeah, I'm gonna watch you. Is that okay with you?
Easy would have been not to add so many toppings because it kind of throws off the taste of the sausage. I love your creative mind. Just don't add that to the food.
Yo, you're giving me vibes of Miles Morales, right? Let's throw this in the IRL version of Miles Morales, you feel me? Get this suited up, for real. This outfit give me Miles Morales inspiration. We gotta add, like, give you like a heavy New York accent, though. You feel me? Say, suck my d. You feel me? Suck my d. Say on my Tims. On my Tims, man. No, that's more of a UK accent. Oh God. What am I dead? What am I dead? Hey man, I love New York, man. Oh my God. What am I? Word two?
Thank you.
My guess who made this would probably be a black chef. I don't think white people like to saute onions.
I am going to say a black chef made this. They wanted to.
What black person you know using fig sauce, bro? Come on, gang. Ain't nobody doing that shit, man. Hey, you talking about, Nick? Ain't nobody doing that shit. And that shit out here. I never put that shit in my mouth. Like real shit. Sausage with jam on it, nigga. You talking about nasty.
Chef it up.
No.
Black people like to be extra.
I would have to say
actually, that is true.
It's so experimental. Like,
oh God.
Onions.
Always doing the most, ain't it?
Vinegar.
1 to 10, I rate this dish a 7. Whoever
7,
made this,
man.
I'd order it tomorrow.
I'll give this one an 8 because it is good.
Hold on, is Christopher about to win?
Kill that tanky sauce.
What I would rate this dish would have to be a solid 3. The top.
Damn. Yeah, he didn't like that sausage at all, man. All right. Yeah, he didn't like that sausage.
Toppings threw me all the way off. Stay creative, but stay out the kitchen.
Damn, that's fucked up. He just told Christina, is it? I'm sorry, Christina. They told you don't ever touch the stove again. Hey, let's get her. Oh, well, she didn't do that bad shit. She actually could have won had he didn't give her a 3 for real.
While the scores are being counted,
I told her that she won, though.
Flavor break with Johnsonville Dr. Pepper sausage. You heard that right. Johnsonville Dr. Pepper sausage.
It definitely tastes like soda.
Wow.
Soda tasting meat. And y'all, see, this is the fucked up part. Eat some Mountain Dew hot dogs, right? And think that shit completely normal, bruh. I think I made a vid about Mountain Dew hot dogs, bruh. And I say, if I catch any of you eating that shit, I will, like, blow your head off, nigga. Really? I gotta do some damage to your body, bro, because that shit is disgusting, bro. What are we doing eating soda like, what you call it, bro? That shit nasty as hell.
Taste is really
Something.
spot on to Dr. Pepper, that's for sure.
It does taste a lot sweeter with everything on it.
I guess I'd say a little bit too sweet.
It's like extra Dr. Pepper sugar, my gosh.
And that's on Dr. Pepper sausage. Thank you, Johnsonville. Now let's crown our winners.
I knew I was gonna win because I put that little extra chili cheese Fritos up in there, okay?
It is.
Okay!
Can't win them all.
Okay!
The lion, I won.
Thank you for voting for me.
No, the f it didn't, mate. That was actually disgusting. You put bell peppers on a winner. You imbecile. What the f, huh? You sick bastard, man. You tuck it up, man. Get the f on, man.
My dish, and until next time.
Go, man. All right. Use beef broth. All right, W Vid, man. W hot dog and sausages interview, man. Shout out to them niggas. All right, bro, it's not a UK road, man. How the f you gonna tell me, nigga? What is this vid, bro? Suspected squatters light fire in garage. Where did you find this footage? You just scouring the internet. You must be bored as shit. That random miscellaneous YouTube vid, boy. All right, let's go to the it's Saturday, gang. Y'all realize that? Are you getting back on Outlast? No, I ain't getting back on that game. No, I'm not getting on that game. To be honest with y'all. Outlast is out of there. All right, next. Stupid hub comments, man. Let's go. Hold on. A lot of y'all been hold on. Let's get it, man. All right. A lot of y'all been asking on YouTube, hey Taileon, man, can you bring back the stupid hub comments? I'm so bored on YouTube, dude. So, I made it my life mission to get this done for you, right? I'm saying. So we're gonna react to some stupid Pornhub comments. How about that, right? Let's add more to the degeneracy that's already brain rotting your fucking brain, huh? Voice was getting a little bit sore there, right? I've been yelling and screaming this entire weekend because I had to do my skit. But let's get it. Let's react to these dumb in the comments of a Pornhub comment section. Let's go. In fact, I think I might do this video in a British accent. How about that, right? Let's go. Oh, hold on. Let's go, mate. Let's get it. Let's rock, man. Rock the bells. Hiya.
The stethoscope isn't even in his ears.
Yeah, that's how you know that ready to it was hella hard on set. He was like, man, actually being a doctor, bro. Let me just get to the part where I start crushing. Like, hey, let me get in that Kit Kat, right? Hey, stupid hub comments.
First, this isn't YouTube Shorts.
Yo, that's crazy. That did a notification for actually. If you have Pornhub noties on, you have lost it, gang. Oh my god, I never even thought about that. Can you throw on Pornhub notifications, my nigga? Is that even real? If that's an adopted system, I'm sorry, you have lost the plot in life. Why does this video have 100 comments in the first place? Let's talk about that. What could have been so interesting about this porn video that 100 decided to comment? Really goonish, bro. Y'all really out here analyzing, getting it's crazy. Ew. Why are they naked? All right, this.
Why are they naked?
Are we dead?
I am so proud of my daughter.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. What do we expect from a man curved down 76? Sounds like some sick shit one of them niggas say, right?
You can see the pain in his dude.
Wow. No. I could tell this probably like 16 or 17. Get your ass off Pornhub. Go read a book.
Stop.
If you right. Stop it. Why is there TikTok language on Pornhub? Y'all have lost the plot, bro. I swear to God, that's crazy.
The skibbity TikTok language. TSBMO.
Oh my god.
OTS so good for real.
Both of these, all three of these use TikTok language. This shit's sick.
Turn, Saher.
What does that even mean?
Puccini Assassini.
What does that mean?
This Ohio Ski Beady Riz is level 5 Duke Dennis G Yacht Ram Public Service.
It's the fact that one of Duke Dennis's watchers is on Pornhub named Ohio Skibidi Riz. Duke Dennis, look at what you've done to this generation. Y'all want to be Mr. Suave and shit. You got your young on this app watching. Sick.
Still wearing a nicotine patch while screwing. God.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
I love that commitment to quit.
Dumbass ninja, that's a diabetic patch.
What the
Can you do face farting video?
Yo, okay. If you ever get in the comments requesting to do or asking people for certain requests, you are a sick man. Like, and why face farting, bro? Like, what the I mean, I'll suck the fart out of butt every now and then. Come on, gang. That's crazy, twin. Bro, you don't let the world know what you willing to do, nigga. Keep that private, twin, for real.
Gang what?
Nigga, get a job.
All y'all need to get a job. The fact that you holding a conversation in the Pornhub comment section is crazy.
Really great video. But can you please refrain from dropping F-bombs? It makes it hard to watch with the whole family.
But the link said free V-Bucks.
Oh my god. Why is a Minecraft verified account commenting like this? We got Minecraft gooners, nigga.
This ninja verified as a Minecraft pig.
That's crazy, bro.
What's finger paint? Paint. What? What's? I am scared. Scared. No, I am scared. No. Hi, scared. Skibidi toilet.
It's like, I'm actually impressed how this found these comments. Like, what did you do? Just go through 100 porn videos and just went to the comments, nigga? That had to, like, destroy your brain or something like that, bro. Like, honestly. You can't tell me you didn't watch any of those videos and said, hey, this is actually a good one. Let me go ahead and get off to it, right?
Can you include a ham sandwich next time?
Oh my god, that's nasty. I don't even know what that means. Holy shit. They just gave me an idea, dude. I've never put pickles on a ham sandwich in my life. Never. I just bought some pickles today because I got a Charlie horse and shit and legs. I ain't gonna lie, pickle juice is excellent, right? When it's cold, oh my god, delicious. Pickles in themselves are really good, right? But I've never decided to put some great pickles on a ham sandwich. I'm gonna have to make this one day.
At around 9:21 in the video, you can hear one of the black guys in that say,
You're watching. You can hear. Man, I can't stand it anymore. This smell like a dead fish. Bro, what are you watching, man?
Man, I can't stand it anymore. This smells like a dead fish.
Confirm priceless info. Thank you, bro.
Guys, how do you make a weakness splash potion in Minecraft Bedrock Edition?
Why does he sound like Moist Critical?
Hey guys, Moist here. Today we are fricking my stepmother. Let's go.
He's pulling his up.
I don't care.
I don't care. Looks female enough.
All right, holy.
What the?
Yo, there is no way I just found a funk video on the hub.
Finally, something normal. I always try to report those weird videos on my For You page on this website, but they keep
I'm finna time this little out. Shut the fuck up, bruh. This shit. Stop bitching, please. Force that reaction. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Niggas be bitching, bruh. Yo, something, nigga. Eat a.
Going up, but now I finally got something normal on the hub.
Needs corn when you have sick funk beats.
5 by 30 plus funk plus noradrenaline plus still water plus prime plus all plus adrenaline plus lunch late plus looks maxing plus chest maxing plus arm maxing plus leg maxing plus boom.
You know, I don't even think hop on porn to beat they dick no more. Just looking at these comments, I think strictly go here to be featured in these vids. Cause it's like there's no way you bust a nut and decide to turn over and just get to typing this gnarly ass. And if you doing this, you might be schizophrenic. For real. You might be like borderline like schizo or psychotic, cause no doing this.
Maxing plus sigma maxing.
The real girl who is on Twitter.
It's the best game, this video. It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Never in my life did I think I would unironically jack off to Among Us corn.
There's Among Us porn. How do you even make porn of Among Us, gang? They're not even like. How do you even? Let me guess. You drew a butt on it and just start the animated object, man. Yo, bro, that was 4 years. How long? Why do I feel like Among Us came out like 2 weeks ago, man? This is crazy.
But here we are.
Shut the frick up, Ninja. You're sus.
That's pretty sussy. Sussy baka.
Okay. That's disgusting. I don't ever want to hear that again. I don't hear that nasty phrase, sussy baka. That shit was never funny. It's always been disgusting.
When the imposter is sus, shoot you!
Haha, black is sussy.
Haha, black is sussy.
AirPod shotty. Emergency meeting. Sputnik out.
Holy freaking shit. Is that a mother freaking Among Us reference? Among Us is the best freaking game. Red is so sus. Come to medbay and watch me scan. Why is no one fixing O2? Oh, your crewmate. Name every task.
Ain't no way we got Skibidi toilet corn before GTA 6.
No way, I posted Skibidi toilet on the hub.
What the skibbity is this Sigma gooning on the hub?
Shut your stupid ass up, man.
Kurt, hi.
Top G Sigma hawk to a skibbity cameraman in Ohio, bruh. What the Riz grind?
No, like I said, bro, it's too much brain rot on porn, bro. Like from these comments, this can't be real, gang. They ain't even watching the porn vid no more. They legit going there for straight entertainment. This shit crazy. Entertainment in the comment section, gang.
Level 10 get it, Skibbity Sigma plus Riz.
This shouldn't even be titled stupid HUD comments. This should be titled stupid brain rot comments in Pornhub.
Ohio plus Pack God Vinny D Adrenaline.
Wait, this isn't free Robux hack. Wait, this isn't Technoblade Potato War.
This isn't Minecraft Redstone tutorial.
Okay, I swear everybody says that same, bro.
Party link. My 12-year-old friend sent.
Okay, oh my god, nigga. Oh.
chicken jockey.
Okay, that was stupid, bro. That was stupid, I'm not gonna lie.
You bitch come find me. And frick me all. I need you baby in my juicy pie. M-A-M woof 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 ha skibbity Ohio toilet my. Cheese tripping I lost my dog.
My
These can't be real, man.
opinion on abortion is kind of a double-edged sword.
All right.
I mean, I like the idea of it to make decisions.
Okay. All right.
Bad friend.
That was nuts.
I goon for 24 hours at some times for the best mommy corn, and I've just found it.
What's your name, friend? We should call this new level of cooked after you.
This is Sigma. Anyone trying to play fort?
What?
Why do I feel like it's just a bunch of 18-year-olds on this shit, man? Yo, y'all really gotta lock in and start watching porn, okay? It's not really that good for you, right? Use your imagination, okay? I remember I made fun of a nigga for using his imagination because I was like, it's crazy. Like, you sitting in your room and beating your dick and, you know, you just jacking off to your thoughts, right? You know, actually, that still sounds crazy. Just get off Pornhub, all right?
It's your epic.
Today at the bank.
We losing viewers. Go on the real hub. Oh my god, you
Going to have
number
to
count
show
shit,
this
nigga.
to the whole dev team. This made me think I am gonna beat my son.
Do it!
No, bro.
What the frick am I even doing with my life, man?
Rubbing your best friend's mom's feet.
Alrighty.
Free Robux.
It's free corn, though.
The length of those round glasses is on average 140 to 145 millimeters.
This boy.
Factor is calculated based on the ratio of the real glasses width to measured width, which is 6 centimeters. Applying this scale factor to the width of the peak in the video. 2.5 centimeters and length, 8.5 centimeters. Using the formula C equals pi d, where d is the diameter, the real circumference or girth of the peak is approximately from 18 centimeters or 7 inches to 19 centimeters or 7.5 inches.
So cute it's almost like watching a little one, but with crazy skill.
Yeah, no, that's okay. YouTube, I'll be honest. We may not watch another one of those videos again, bro. What did this just say, gang? And this comment got 5 likes. Yeah, we not watching this shit again, bro. That I wasn't expecting that shit. We got 3 hours in this bit. All right. That's the end of the stream, nigga. Keep saying.